Okay, we are live. We're going to be going in today with a few things. Let me just pull up my notes. We're going to be going live in between, probably be checking out the press conference as well, reacting to that immediately. We're going to go over how Khamzat Chimaev had a press conference with specifically Dillon Danis and contradicted himself, saying he wanted to have a street fight with Dillon Danis, saying he wanted to have a street fight with Strickland, and then going back on that, saying that he didn't. When Dillon Danis called him out on it, he said he basically didn't want to have a street fight because he doesn't get paid for a street fight. So he literally got called out on that by Dillon Danis, and I'm not, a Dillon Danis fan, so to speak, but just thought it was kind of interesting how he did that. It does feel like he is coping a lot, so we'll kind of get into that in a bit as well. I'm waiting to see. I think the main event, or sorry, the press conference is going to be starting tomorrow. I am considering doing an RAF live stream, by the way. If you guys want to comment and let me know if you want to see me do that. I also heard basically Pereira is getting 10 mil for this upcoming fight that he has. So just a couple things there. Justin Gaethje also did an interview with Daniel Cormier. We're going to be talking about that as well. I'm trying something new, by the way. This background, I like how the background was kind of like cutting my face a little bit when I was rewatching some of the stuff when I was doing some editing and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be better to do that. We also had Tony Ferguson, who's like fired up like crazy against Arman Tsarukyan at RAF this weekend as well. So we'll react to that as well a little bit later today. If you're just joining, feel free to ask any questions while I'm here. You're more than welcome to. I am gonna go ahead and just update a couple things. Yeah. And then if you're rewatching the replay as well, do stay in because there's going to be a few cool things that we're going to be going over as well. So you definitely want to stay around and you honestly, I think you'll enjoy it. So just follow me on X at MMAKAY 1993. Definitely follow me there. I think there's a dash in between. I'm not too sure. That being said, I'm actually looking at some new stuff that we can do in this as well, which is pretty dope. So I'm gonna be looking at that. How can we do that, and apply that stuff pretty soon as well. Okay, cool. Subscribe, like, make sure you do, and also we do have a press conference that's happening. So just to recap what I just said, for those of you who just joined, we'll be doing a response and sort of reaction to the Tom Aspinall versus Gane. He basically broke that down, so we're going to do a reaction to that. We're also going to go ahead and do a couple of reactions to a couple other things that came out. Arman Tsarukyan versus Tony Ferguson. Justin Gaethje doing the interview with DC. He said a few things in there that was pretty interesting in my opinion. Khamzat Chimaev contradicting himself by saying he didn't want us to do a street fight with Dillon Danis. Dillon Danis calls him out on that and says, yeah, let's do it. And then he says, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't get paid for it. So if I did get paid for it, I would do that. Dillon Danis even said something like, oh, no one wants to come fight me in my sport. And then Khamzat was like, well, your sport doesn't pay money. He's like, yeah, actually, you're right. So yeah, it's pretty funny, to be honest with you. So they're saying that the pre-fight press conference should be starting at 8 o'clock, which is up in an hour or so. So I think what we should do is go ahead and take a look at the Tom Aspinall breakdown of Khamzat Chimaev, or sorry, not Khamzat Chimaev, of Gane versus Alex, and kind of break that down, see what we got from there, and then kind of roll from there. If you guys have any questions, by the way, feel free to let me know. If I'm in between breaking down like something, I might just take a minute or so just to kind of engage with you guys. But feel free to leave your comments in there, and by all means, I'll go ahead and respond. I hope as well. Last time I had an issue with this kind of capturing the volume, so I'm hoping it does this time. So let me know if it does catch the volume. If it doesn't, then We'll have to figure something out. What is this? Okay, cool. Let's go into it. This is Tom Aspinall breaking down Ciryl Gane versus Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira.
Right, mate. Where do we begin with this? Alex Pereira versus Ciryl Gane. What are your thoughts?
It's a big fight, and if anyone's not noticed, we have got a grenade fridge in the gym. So there we go, bit of grenade stuff in. All the protein in there, just in case you want to check that out, Steve. Just check it out. Look at the different flavors there.
Me and Charlie.
Actually, I used to live in England, and Grenade is actually really, really good. Really good brand, and I think we do get that here as well in the States. But dude, it's so good. I mean, their cookies and cream. You know, freaking. Actually, I haven't had it in a while, but yeah.
They spent ages putting different flavors.
Oh, even that chocolate fudge right there. That's that fudge brownie right there. Ooh, that is really good. What is that up there? That is strawberry and cream. Oh, dude, that's the one I'm talking about right there. Oh yeah, let's fucking go. All right, that's dope. Anyways.
On different shows.
So it looks nice fantastic. It's sorted my OCD right out that. But yeah, this is a big fight. This is a big, huge fight. This is a guy that I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight the winner, obviously.
For the 100th time?
Everyone keeps asking when I'm going to fight.
There's a clear and obvious answer, isn't there?
The obvious answer is the other two guys, Alex and Ciryl, have to fight for the interim title. I'm obviously going to fight the winner. The UFC have told me that I'm fighting the winner.
I'm not going to say it again.
Interesting.
See, that's pretty interesting right there because, I mean, I've had Clutch Attitude MMA come on recently. I've had Colin from the Thesposhowmma MMA as well come on recently. And we've all kind of had this discussion about Tom Aspinall versus like the UFC and Eddie Hearn and all that stuff. So we're like not sure if Eddie Hearn is going to let Tom Aspinall fight because he said if it was me, you know, I wouldn't let Tom Aspinall fight for the money that he's going to make on that contract and stuff like that. That being said, obviously, Tom Aspinall himself right now is saying that he's in a fight. So I don't know if this is pre-recorded and that's why he's saying it and they had the discussions afterwards. But that being said, even if that is the case, you could edit that out of your video, right? Before you upload it. So I wonder if they're on the same page or what's happening there. I don't think Eddie Hearn is actually valuable in terms of having this contract with Tom Aspinall. I mean, not that he's not valuable, but just meaning like he could really fuck this up, in my opinion. So let's see what happens.
Very interesting. Alex Pereira, absolute wrecking machine at middleweight and light heavy. How does he look at heavyweight? Because that's a different thing, that is. Especially fighting a guy who's naturally big and moves really well like Ciryl Gane. Going to be super interested in it. I don't know how it's going to go. There's a lot of Sharma fans out there, I see, who thinks this is going to be a walkover. I don't think it is, personally. I think it should be a good heavyweight fight. And I think the most interesting thing for me is when you start changing your body composition and you go up massively in weight, how does that look down the stretch in a 5-round fight when you're fighting a big guy who moves a lot? That's the
that guy looked like Steiny, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Interesting thing for me. I'm not doubting Alex Pereira's power. I'm not doubting his skill set. What I am questionable of is the change in body composition in 25 minutes. How does that look? So, yeah, there'll be people in the comments here who are saying, oh, Sharma knocks everybody out, this, that, and the other. Listen, he might get a knockout. But it's interesting, isn't it? That's the talking point. It's interesting because he's a 2-weight world champion going up, about to potentially win his 3rd UFC title at 3 weights, which is unprecedented. So how does that look when a guy can walk around at 84 kilos or 185 pounds, not walk around, but they weigh that, and then now they're going to be fighting someone 115 kilos or 250 pounds. How's that going to look?
And one thing as well with Ciryl Gane, he doesn't get knocked down very often either, does he?
Very elusive for a big guy. Very, very elusive. Moves his feet really well. Very disciplined with his defence. Hard to hit. Moves well. Sets things up nice. Moves on his feet nice. I'm actually moving this fridge here. That's bad advertisement there, Steve. Let me move that
Don't spoil the... Don't knock any over.
Yeah, just moves around really, really good. Really elusive. Judges the distance really well. Alex Pereira doesn't move too much. He's quite flat-footed, even when he was at the smaller weights. That being said, if you want to go on the flip side of it, he has fought guys like Israel and Adesanya 3 times, is it? 4 times? Someone like him is on the move constantly. Someone like him on the flip side of it, who's on the move constantly, isn't the size of a guy like Ciryl Gane.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys watched this at the beginning of the week or whatever, whenever I said this, but I did make this point, and I even made this point to Colin as well. Like, he's fought Israel Adesanya, but Israel Adesanya, he couldn't really catch him in the first, like, 4 rounds of that first fight that they had. Then he was able to catch him towards the end of that, like, I think it was the end or the mid of that 5th round, but he did catch him in the 5th round regardless. That being said, I didn't think about what Aspinall said here, which is, like, the size of Ciryl Gane is a whole different story, right? And that is actually a very good point that he made because, yeah, I mean, Ciryl Gane is huge in comparison to Israel Adesanya, right? So that would make a big fucking difference as well. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already liked the video, please do like the video. We'll go ahead and continue.
And Alex Pereira wasn't the size that he is now. So when he's chasing someone and he's weighed in the day before at 84 kilos, or he's chasing someone and he's weighed in the day before at 110 kilos, you know, what does that look like? I know this is interesting, man. I'm not saying that you can't do it at all, but I'm just saying these are the questions that are going to be interesting for me.
Obviously, Ciryl doesn't always dictate the fight as well, and Alex does. So surely, though, Ciryl can't let Alex dictate the fight.
If Alex gets him on the front foot, puts his back on the fence, and cuts him off, Alex can absolutely knock him out. Absolutely. It's quite hard to do that against Ciryl, though. I've tried to do it myself, even though the fight was pretty short. And guys really struggle like doing that against him because he moves so well on his feet. But if anyone can do it, Alex can do it. I think that Alex's way to win is by chopping that leg down a little bit. So if he you go on the mat yesterday, if he's there, he does that like, the thing is, Ciryl stands in a southpaw stance. But he did this a couple of times in his earlier fights against different guys. He'll still chop the front leg against a southpaw. So if he stood with his right leg forward, he still throws that low calf and he'll kick his opponent on the inside of the calf. He can still take that leg out and stop his movement. So if I was team Pereira, I would definitely be trying to chop that leg.
Well, that's what you did, didn't you? You landed a kick on him.
I think that's what he's looking for is, I think Alex Pereira, if he can cut the cage, like basically like Diego Lopez had issues with Alexander Volkanovski. I keep saying the Volkov for some reason. The names are so similar, it just drives me a little bit like, it makes me want to say the other person's name incorrectly. So anyways, regardless, like that fight where Diego Lopez could not cut off the cage, it's going to be interesting to see if Alex Pereira can do that. I think Alex Pereira can do that, though, but he's had so many fights in kickboxing. I just have a feeling for a sneaky suspicion I have is that Alex Pereira is going to be having some jiu-jitsu offense that he could use, and Ciryl Gane might come in with a grappling heavy sort of game plan. That being said, anyone who's won against Ciryl Gane has won through the grappling because of his fight IQ not being there with that particular sense, like with the Francis Ngannou fight, with the John Jones fight and stuff like that. Also, a lot of people are talking about how like Ciryl Gane tends to fumble the bag when it comes down to these big opportunities, right? I mean, this is his 5th title opportunity that he's had. He's won interim heavyweight champion once. I believe that's true. I'm not sure if he's won anything else, but it's just the interim championship that he's won, I believe. But I mean, he got that title fight with Tom Aspinall, right, which he poked him in the eyes with. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That was kind of our plan later down the fight.
Yeah.
Is we're going to try and chop his legs down and stop his movement a little bit, which I did manage to do before we know what happened. All that training for that. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be okay, mate.
What the is he doing?
Cheated!
But yeah.
I like the fact that Aspinall is saying that because I think a lot of us would agree that that's the case. A lot of people don't also agree with that particular case. Regardless of that, it's like, at this point, bro, we just want to see you back in the octagon. I think Aspinall got a lot of goodwill and a lot of fans from the whole John Jones situation and John Jones trying to duck him. But it just sucks because of the way Eddie Hearn's doing his media. It almost feels like Eddie Hearn is painting him in a duck situation as well, saying that he won't let him fight Pereira or Gane if the contract is not changed. And that's kind of like just, I wish Eddie Hearn would just like not be his manager. The funny thing is that like Andy Aspinall, his dad, right, is always like been approached with managers apparently, which is what he said when they did that when I did that video breakdown with them meeting and stuff like that. But he said he hasn't trusted a lot of people. So like if you haven't trusted a lot of people and now you're trusting this guy who's a boxer, who's a boxing promoter, like it just doesn't mix. The boxing fans and the MMA fans are completely different. Yes, you have a couple crossover fans like myself, but I've been watching MMA for like most of my combat sports like fan time. I guess I don't know how to say that, but like I've been watching it for most of that time. And the thing is that like I prefer to just watch MMA stuff versus over like the boxing stuff. I'll watch the big boxing events, right, when they do happen, like the robbery with Rico Verhoeven. The fact that those guys had it like at an even, I mean that to me was ridiculous that they had it even going into those fights. Like two of the judges had it even with that fight or with that boxing match going into that like 11th round or something. To me, that's ridiculous, right? I even actually thought, like, I'm not a Francis Ngannou fan, but I thought Francis Ngannou did win that fight against Tyson Fury. And the fact that he didn't, to me, is ridiculous. He's the one that landed the knockdown in that entire fight and did pretty well and decent, in my opinion. Boxing people always say, you know, we don't understand what boxing's like. And maybe we don't. Like, maybe it's just touch, and that's how you get points. But that's just not fighting to me. I'm not an MMA fan because I want to watch people touch each other. You know what I mean? Pause.
I think that'd be my plan, is try and systematically break him down and get to him a little bit later in the fight. But on the flip side, how does Alex Pereira look later in the fight when he's put so much weight on? It's super interesting, man.
Have to ask you as well, how do you defend?
To me, this is the most interesting fight on this fight card. The one that's the most boring fight to me in this particular sense, and I apologize if anyone gets offended by this, but maybe I don't. I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the double champs. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so no, seriously though, like I think the most like weird fight is the Michael Chandler versus Rufi fight. And I know Colin, Thesposhowmma, would disagree with me and say that he wants Chandler to win, and I see Chandler like so close to winning. He has his opponents in fight-ending scenarios and literally fumbles the bag each time.
Against what potentially Ciryl could do, knowing that Cyryl's obviously hurt people in his last fight. What he did to you, what does Alex do in that situation?
I have no idea. Just hope it doesn't hit the spot like it did on me, I guess. Yeah, no idea.
Safety goggles.
How do we see Ciryl Gane winning this fight? Is it only seriously on points? Is that what you think?
Depends. I think Ciryl can stop him as well. I think that it would be later in the fight though. If Ciryl did it, I think it'd be like round 4 or 5, maybe, because Cyryl's fast. So he's faster than most light heavies, and he's heavy.
That is interesting. That is interesting that he said he's faster than most light heavyweights at this point. Like, to me, if that's the case, then we've seen Alex Pereira go up against light heavyweights who weren't as, in my opinion, that fast. I think Khalil Rountree is probably the fastest light heavyweight, which is why it took Alex Pereira a little bit more time to be able to get to a point where he could put the pressure on Khalil and just take him out, essentially. You know, slime him out. I love saying that word, by the way. Slime him. Slime him out. Slime him out.
Really big guy as well. I think that he could systematically break him down. Most likely win on points, but he could do a late stoppage as well, in my opinion. It's not going to be a lot of grappling in this fight, I wouldn't imagine. Both guys are not very grappling heavy.
That's funny he said that, but I kind of disagree. I think both of them are going to try the grappling. I think round 1, they're going to try the grappling, to be honest with you guys. And I think round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, they're going to be like, fuck the grappling. Let's just strike mano a mano and see what happens. That being said, they're both kickboxers, like former kickboxers. So that's pretty dope. You know, Gane was apparently like a basketball player at one point. So that'd be interesting to see as well. I think this fight is very, very unique in the sense that it doesn't feel like an MVP fight card type of fight where you know for a fact that nearly Francis Ngannou is gonna slime out Felipe Lins, Whereas this one, you're kind of like, it's actually a tougher matchup for Pereira than a lot of people are saying. The common consensus is that Pereira's going to slime him out, but like, it's not that simple, you know?
But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Imagine if they just grapple for 5 rounds. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? But I would think that it's going to be like a kickboxing fight with MMA gloves on. I would imagine. Prediction could go either way for me. I wouldn't be surprised either way. And there will be people watching saying, "Oh, you're sitting on the fence." Blah, blah. If I was leaning one way, it would be Ciryl Gane on points. If I was leaning a particular way,
I think he wants that rematch. I think that's what this means. He wants the rematch between him and Ciryl Gane. He wants to poke the dude in the eyes for the eye poking he did to himself. Sorry, I meant the eye poking that Ciryl Gane did to him. And yeah, I don't think he wants it to just like be the way he's suggesting it here. I think he wants the opportunity to slime him out, to poke his eyes back in. Speaking of Ciryl Gane, so let's see. I think this is pretty much most of it, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't be surprised if Alex knocks him out though, either.
Yeah.
But I would definitely lean more towards Gane on points. That's going to be a big fight. It's going to be not only a big fight, it's going to be a big card, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I will be watching it Sunday morning because Saturday night we're going to be at Eddie Hall, Tommy Fury, which is taking place in my home city of Manchester. So looking forward to that. The boys are getting at it, and looking forward to, of course, UFC Freedom 250. Let us know.
Yeah, speaking of the Eddie Hall versus Tommy Fury fight, apparently the Furies are not letting Darren Till into the building. Sorry, I had like a brain fart there for a second. I was trying to think about something else I need to do or we need to get into next. But they won't let Darren Till into the fucking vicinity. Bro, what the fuck is going on? These Fury people literally made a contract with DAZN, made a contract with Misfits saying that if and you guys can check this out on what's his name, the Wade Concept. You can check it out on there because that's the video that I watched and I was like, holy shit. And you can see Darren Till actually talking to the security guards and they're like, no, the Fury family basically signed an agreement or a contract saying that if you guys do decide to show up, then they'll basically no-show the fight and they won't join the fight. They won't come to the fight, meaning the Fury family won't come to fight Eddie Hall at the fight that they've been signed up to fight, which is fucking stupid, dude. Like, how could you guys even? I mean, it's just such a bitch move in my opinion. That being said, it's like Darren Till is a great freaking fighter, and their excuse is like, oh, Darren Till was gonna like kick, Tommy Fury or whatever the case is. To me, that's complete bullshit. Like, come on, bro. We all know he wasn't gonna kick him. It was just like he was winning in the press conference, and you guys couldn't handle it. That's pretty much what it comes down to. The fact that you guys had to have a contract, an agreement signed to say that you wouldn't show up to the fight. If that were the case, that's just a little bit weird to me. But yeah, I mean, I digress. That's just my opinion. So we just went over Tom Aspinall's, response in regards to the entire fight for this weekend, Gane versus Pereira, and basically how he sees that fight happening. He picked decision. He picked Gane by decision for winning on points, essentially. That being said, I think that fight can really do go that way. It's just, to me, it's gonna be a very fascinating fight, and I've already picked. If you guys haven't watched already with Colin, him and I did a show. I think it was on Wednesday. Sorry, I've been doing live shows every day this week, but in 2 hours or 3 hours each. But yeah, we picked basically. I picked Alex Pereira to win by KO. I don't know if that was like second round, third round. I don't remember exactly. But I could see him going in with the Magomed Ankalaev type of style and seeing the type of pressure that Gane can handle and stuff like that. But Gane is very slick on the feet, so it just really depends on what ends up happening there. Yeah. So all that being said, we do have a couple more things to go over. We have the Arman Tsarukyan. We have the Arman Tsarukyan and Tony Ferguson press conference that happened earlier today with RAF. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys as well. We're going to kind of watch it together, break it down. And yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, guys.
Let's go into it right here. All right. Boom. Shout out to MMA Fighting, by the way.
All right, guys, we can open up for questions. First question.
Mike. Arman, welcome back. I mean, I feel like we say this at every single one of these events, but if I told you 3 or 4 years ago that you'd be competing against Tony Ferguson in a wrestling match or an MMA fight or any sort of opportunity, would you have believed me? And what is your reaction to getting to compete against Tony tomorrow?
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
Wake up.
I mean, I was glad to be here. I always like to compete, and especially with Tony Ferguson. He's when I was young, he was fighting on the high level, you know, and he was fighting for the title. And when I started my career, he was fighting with Khabib. He was supposed to fight with Khabib, so, and I'm kind of his fan as well. And yeah, I'm so excited to compete. And what was the question like?
I mean, you kind of answered it. Like,
yeah, I'm excited to be here. So I'm excited to wrestle Tony Ferguson on this, and yeah.
And then for you, Tony, being part of RAF all the way in the back here, there you are. Being a part of this promotion obviously sets up some big opportunities. Like you versus Arman is obviously a very big deal. Everyone's very excited for this, but Arman just dropped a name, and RAF and Izzy and Chad say all the time, like, no match is off the table. So can fans finally get Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, but in RAF?
He's fat. If he's done being fat, then we can talk. But till now, Khabib's on his world tour. I have Arman Tsarukyan that's in front of me. We were gonna wrestle over for hype a long time ago. Didn't work out. I was like, no, you can't afford me. I was like, not the time. And it wasn't. I'm a hunter, but I don't like to kill things. I like to.
He just called Khabib fat, by the way. That's just funny as hell. And he said apparently Arman and him were supposed to like fight.
Track things. And at the time, he wasn't ready to be hunted. What I did was I gave him some homework and he took it, went with it, and now we're here. Now we're front and center, being able to do this and being able to give you guys a badass show. One thing is you guys don't know how I really move in wrestling. You guys have seen me move in MMA without shoes. Now this is a different sport. Now, when you had Lance that was up here, he was talking about the difference between MMA and wrestling. Now, I come from sports that have football, baseball, wrestling, soccer, basketball. Now, all of them have shoes. Now, when we step on the mat, we only wear wrestling shoes. That's one big difference. You know, we try not to disrespect the mat. But the mat is not, I want to say sacred, but it's a different type of place. And when you're a wrestler, you just have that mentality. MMA is a little bit different. Boxing is a little bit different. I'm always mixing and crossing my sports. But with wrestling, wrestling's pure to me. I love wrestling. I hate to lose at wrestling. I got burned out in wrestling so much that
you have to lose.
I hid.
You hate or not, you're gonna lose tomorrow.
I love Arman, man. He's just so funny to me. You have to lose. You have to lose, Tony.
Probably like less than this many losses on my hands from the whole fucking career of wrestling. I've been pinned less than, I don't know. So when it goes into it, like these are numbers and different things that I hit for a long time because I knew at the right time when I was gonna wrestle Khabib, I was gonna bring it out. Because he didn't need to know all that right away because I grew up wanting to be special forces.
Bro, it's a shame, man. We didn't ever get that fight. Like there was like fucking five opportunities for us to have that fight, and the fact that we never had that fight. And now he's saying that, okay, well, I was going to bring out the wrestling during that fight with Khabib. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I believe it because after the way he looked, after that last one, the way it happened, and you know, we have Justin Gaethje fighting this weekend who won the interim championship with that fight. You know, it just, you never know. You never know. It would have been really awesome to see that fight.
Now, Goggins stuff was really easy to me. I went through the hell week. I got my medal. I got all that stuff. I kept to myself. And I watched everything unfold as I've taught it. But I had to make sure that I was in shape. During pandemic, I really injured myself. I didn't like myself. There was things I was competing for another medal that was the same. I already have that medal. I don't want that medal. I want other medals. I want other.
Yeah, I think what he means by this is he was fighting for the interim championship again after Khabib pulled out of that fight due to COVID and stuff like that. He didn't pull out necessarily, but due to travel restrictions and stuff like that during COVID, he couldn't make it, unfortunately, and then he had to pull out because of that. And then obviously his father got sick and stuff like that. So that being said, I think we could all see in that fight with Justin Gaethje, he didn't have the motivation, it didn't seem like, because he kind of looked a little bit shocked in that fight. And Justin Gaethje really brought it to that fight. I mean, that was the most technical I've ever seen Justin Gaethje fight, in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys have a different idea, then that's completely fine too.
Exciting things that are gonna help propel not just my career.
Okay, next question.
The other ones. No, being real, because look, he might.
What are you talking about? I have no clue.
Well, I'm glad you got a pulse now, because damn, you were fucking boring.
Oh, what are you
the
saying?
Same information
Okay,
I gave
next
you in
question.
Thailand. I said that you were a stick in the mud.
This is
and it was only until
man.
you started to say that you wanted to be the world's best athlete and saying the stuff that I said.
Okay, good
that
job.
I wanted to be the world's best athlete. You started to say my material. That's what kind of lit a fire underneath me. And I said, you know what? Just like everybody else, when they wanted a picture, they were shooting for underhooks. I'm gonna Uchimata your ass.
Where's your baseball ball? Where's your baseball ball?
Now he's got a pulse.
That's a great question. Where's your baseball?
Question.
That's the guy.
Here you go, right here, Ben.
I did not know Tony was a superstar baseball player. I did not know that one. I did know you won an NCAA title at Grand Valley State 20 years
Oh, this is hilarious, by the way. Watch how Tony Ferguson responds.
ago from right now, Tony, in 2006. But they didn't have a lot of video in 2006. So you talk about the way you move in wrestling. Tell us about it, because I don't know, because they didn't have video back then. How do you move?
Well, say it again, dude.
You can't hear me?
What was the question?
Yo. You hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
20 years ago.
He said, say it again, dude, as in he doesn't know who Ben Askren is. Like, come on, bro. But I love Tony, so it is what it is.
You won your NCAA title at Grand Valley State.
Yes, sir.
And you're talking about the way you move in wrestling, but they didn't have video back then. I don't know how you move.
Right. See, I like
Tony,
the level check. I like
Tony,
to go
you
out there. I
know
like to do all the
who
stuff.
is he? You know who is he?
I'm a freestyler before folk style.
No, you know who's asking this question to you? You know him?
Yeah, I know Ben. Ben's chill. He's gonna be wrestling out here too. Look, wrestling's the one sport that brings everybody together. Like wrestling's the oldest combat sport in history. Everybody copied wrestling. You're gonna tell me you're a better wrestler than me? You know how many matches and wrestling things I've been in, like in the college, like fucking staying after for 3 hours to make this stuff happen? You're talking about like 3 national champions. I bumped up 2 weight classes and wrestled John Jones at the Cliff Key National Duels and lost by 1 point. I was weighing at 174, 176 when these guys were cutting from 200. I took 3rd at nationals that year.
That is interesting if that's true. If he lost by a point against John Jones, that would be fucking interesting, man.
I have a question here.
It was long time ago.
It was no
Now
time.
it's,
Best thing is I heal and I'm really good. I don't stay out of
it's the new
shape, buddy.
days.
I'm halfway to 84. What are you gonna do when I whoop your ass? What are you gonna say then? You're gonna lose
right
out
here.
$1 million too.
Fighting
You
for
got way too much going on in your mind. You're not focused on what's
Okay,
going on.
that's
You're
enough.
not
That's
taking
enough.
me
Let
serious.
me talk too.
I'm a blast W.
Arman, I got a question for you.
Chill.
There's
I see
been
you.
some stuff online saying that you're getting
He
some,
knows.
you're getting some T-ball matches here.
Chael has seen me move.
I happen to know
The
that
only one here.
there's some people that just got signed to this organization named Jordan Burroughs. Would that match interest you at all?
Yes, a lot. So the Jordan Burroughs was the first guy that
Face of RAF. Fuck.
who was he was the first guy that I was watching on YouTube because he has crazy highlights. When I was maybe 8 years old, he had like highlights, and when I was like maybe 9, I was wearing his Asics gold shoes with his signing, you know, and I was like his fan, and yeah, it would be big for me to wrestle him, but I need to get more experience here.
All right, next
Thank
question.
you, Tony.
Next question right here.
Hi, Elijah Talent from Fight Dork
Love you,
Media.
Arman.
My
Got you
question
back.
is for Arman. You're undefeated. Who gave you the most trouble?
In RF?
Yes, sir.
Nobody.
Oh shit.
Perfect answer. Good luck tomorrow.
Even Tony is not gonna give me any hard time.
Wake up.
Tony prepared for the dancing, not for the wrestling. Have you seen his training?
You move like a turtle.
He's
bro.
dancing
I'm a
on
turtle too.
on the trainings.
Oh my gosh. You have a pulse.
Man, these two are the best together, honestly. I think they are the best. In fact, I think it'd be really cool to see after these guys match up and stuff like that and do the fight. It would just be really cool to see how they're how they move after the fight.
I mean,
Bro,
when we were in Thailand, it was the same thing. I was getting paid to go out
Have
there
you
and announce
wrestled
this
for
stuff.
this-
This guy was
Bro.
hiding behind me, scared crapless.
Tony, have you wrestled for this?
Man, I'm not going to tell everybody
Did
exactly
you have
how I taught you to
any?
coach
Tony, listen, shut up. Tony, shut up. Listen, yeah.
you to
Any
be how you
wrestling
are. But come on, man.
practice for this
Now you have a pulse.
wrestling or not?
We're going to wrestle, and I'm not that kind of
Yeah,
wrestler.
I know.
Yeah, state the obvious, Tony. Come on, bro.
We're gonna
Pick a
wrestle,
style, bro.
Everybody knows
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
wrestle.
Everybody
I'm
knows.
asking, have you had the wrestling practice for this wrestling fight or no?
You know what the funny thing is I've had 0 wrestling partners
What?
for this camp.
The fact that he said he has 0 wrestling partners for this camp, Chad just looked at Arman Tsarukyan like right away, like, what the fudge is this guy saying, dude? Like, yeah, that doesn't make me confident in him being able to win. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up. I mean, he looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie. Tony Ferguson looks awesome. We did a live yesterday, and I thought he looked great. But the fact that he has no freaking idea or like no training partners during his camp for wrestling, Jesus Christ! And then he's gonna talk about this like machine, which I haven't looked it up yet. But like he's gonna talk about some machine that he used. Whatever. Okay, let's see.
Bro, I've seen
You know what the best thing is?
Only you in the gym.
Do you know
and
what?
Like,
Do you know what I
don't know,
own?
Dance.
Check this out. I own
Break
Adam
dance.
takedown machines. How many wrestlers are in here know what an Adam takedown machine is?
Bro, you're 42. Who gives a fuck what an Adam takedown machine is, bro? Get some real training partners.
I own that. I bought that from Dan Gable's room.
Even Chad's like, oh my god, fuck, what do I say? Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Mate, I flew him in and I showed him exactly what I could do with that machine. Not just jujitsu,
Speak
but in
slow,
wrestling,
I don't understand you at
striking,
all.
and everything else. Now, if your bones are stronger than metal,
Speak
we'll
slow.
see how that goes.
If your bones are stronger than metal, Arman Tsarukyan, we will see how that goes. Because I don't think so. I don't think you're stronger than metal, bro.
Please.
All right, we
Because
have time for one more question,
that's
guys.
it.
One more question right
See
here
if
in
you
the
can bend
front.
like a spring, buddy.
One more question
Bend
in the
like a
front right
spring.
here.
I already broke 2 machines this camp.
Arman, we recently sat down with
Wicked.
Abdul Rashid Sajalayev, and he talked about how he thought you were a top 5 wrestler in all of Russia and can compete in the Russian championships. What does it mean to hear that from him? And then obviously you're going to be on the same card with him in Georgia, and how excited are you to see him?
It's always good to hear like this word from the 2 times Olympic champion. But you know, we're friends. That's why he said like that. Maybe I can be number 1, number 2, not in top 5.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how Tony Ferguson was just speaking the entire time. It was a little bit, I'm not going to lie, a little bit obnoxious, him speaking over and over again. Now, apparently, this press conference is happening at 7:45 p.m. our time, which means, and these guys are all cutting weight, by the way, which is crazy to me, but which means essentially that we are going to have the opportunity to actually watch that in the next couple of minutes. Now, what I had, and I'm just checking some stuff real quick. And by the way, if you guys haven't already liked the video, go ahead and like the video. If you hadn't already subscribed, but go ahead and subscribe. But I've been checking like the what's it called? I've been checking to see if the press conference comes or happens soon. All the way. This guy has been like this guy. What's his name? Let me shout him out real quick. Joe PTBO. I made a comment on James Lynch's channel. Apparently he didn't like it because he put out a video today that the thing with the lawsuit that they had with specifically the with the White House thing just didn't go through, and it was pretty much, you know, null and void, so to speak. But yeah, apparently he wasn't happy because I was like, who cares? Like, anyways, if you watch my previous lives, you'll see who does care. I'll just say that. Anyway, speaking, let's go ahead and take a look at the Khamzat Chimaev versus Dillon.
All right, first question right here.
All right. Hey, Khamzat. In Dillon's debut in RAF, Colby Covington.
Man, dude, Khamzat, like, he's changed his tone since he lost that fight, to be honest with you guys. I'm just going to share a couple things because he does really contradict himself. I actually shared this at the beginning, but if those of you who joined just recently, I want to let you know, like, he does contradict himself quite a bit. He basically is like saying, you know, we could do street fight. We could do street fight, Dillon. Don't worry. We can do street fight. And then he's like called out to do the street fight by Dillon Danis. And he's like, I don't get paid for street fight. It's like, bro, which one do you get? Who's that? Where's that Khamzat that said, I'll kill everybody? I kill everybody. I kill everybody. Like, bro, you're not here anymore.
Got a technical fall in 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Can you beat that?
Basically try to say send.
What did you say?
It's like Dana White, basically. What did you say?
I mean, I don't know. I just want to be there, enjoy wrestling, you know. So I don't go for the records and this shit. So just want to smash that guy, however it goes.
He said he's gonna smash you, bro.
Oh, it's the only thing he knows how to say, to be honest. Who's that asking? Ben Askren? Yeah. Oh, how you doing, dude? I don't want to talk shit to you, but you know, you avoided this fight for a long time. Happy to see you doing good. You took Bilal Muhammad over me, who's fucking way easier.
Just for context, he's talking to fucking Ben Askren, bro. Ben Askren, who literally almost died like last year, and he's not done. He's gonna fucking keep going. This is the craziest part about fucking Dillon Danis, man.
Huh? I can't go at you because I'm happy you're doing well. You know, I don't want to beat
He just says that right now and then fucking goes deep in him.
you down than you already have been. But you know, at least you know Khamzat's taking hard matches. Arman's taking older guys in easy matches. So I'm the only one that's undefeated up here. Osman has a loss. Arman has a loss. So you have a loss. You have a lot of losses. You have the fastest loss in history.
Jesus
so actually,
Christ.
I'm excited. Khamzat, I respect him for taking such a hard match. And I'm
Goddamn, Dillon, bro. The guy, it literally was on death's door, Ben Askren, and you're just like, you have a lot of losses. And he's going to say something else that's like really harsh, but like, yeah.
Excited.
Back here, Khamzat.
I think he's, maybe he hasn't said it yet, and I don't know if he's going to say it, but I'll wait, just in case.
So there's obviously a lot of eyeballs on this matchup. The build with Sean Strickland was very interesting, and now it seems like the two of you guys can't be together either. It seems like you guys got to be separated at every turn at this point. Can you talk about the face-to-face, the run-in that you had with Dillon at the hotel earlier this week? What did you see there?
I was saying some shit going over there.
Wait here.
Fighters see each other before, like always has something.
Fighters see each other before, like always.
Was cool. Good energy.
He said Dillon has good energy. Dude, yo, if you guys haven't seen this, by the way, let me just quickly share this with you guys. Because I actually did queue it up. And I do apologize. I'm going to just kind of break bread right here for a second. Not break bread, sorry. By the way. Oh, shit. All right, so the press conference is starting. Before it does. Ah! Okay, sorry. I apologize.
I don't know how ready to do this right now. These things try to come up. Yeah. No, brother. Yeah. So, I didn't know you were on the point list. You made it? They would be bigger. You ready? Not for you. Not for you.
He said he's gonna be, you know, he's gonna be bigger, or he thought he's gonna be bigger. And he said, "Big enough for you." Basically, he said, "Big enough for you," but it was like, it's kind of Diddy right there, Diddy energy.
In person, didn't I?
Huh?
I say in person.
Person?
Yeah.
You're in person.
You're a person.
Yeah,
like me.
let's see you on the mat, huh?
Whatever.
Wherever, you know that. You know where I am.
Sure.
You know that.
Hey, sure.
What? You know where? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
They're just playing this fucking cat and mouse game, dude. It's so funny.
America, brother.
Okay.
Here?
You know where I'm.
Hey, you know where I am. We do MMA on the mat, you know. We will fall.
We make a street fight.
Street fight, jiu-jitsu, whatever.
This is where I think he contradicts himself. He goes, "Yeah, we make a street fight." And he says it's about fucking Sean Strickland, this upcoming press conference thing as well. When Dillon Danis calls him out, and he goes, "No, we don't do street fight because I don't get paid money, bro." Like, okay, then just shut the fuck up and don't bring it up.
Keep going, come on. I'm not trying my back. It's gonna be behind you.
Let's do street fight.
Street fight?
Yeah.
You don't want to lose.
You won't do that.
Come on.
You say you do everything.
I don't think he means that.
You say you do everything.
Just scrap.
I do everything, bro.
Yeah. Come on. Let's dive some couple of minutes. Some couple of minutes.
What, in the
street fight.
Street fight? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, you got your guys following. You guys don't do it alone.
Sorry, they don't go
alone. Sorry. Come on. We can do it alone. Why you don't do it one-on-one and why you have everybody around?
We're never going to touch you.
What?
You're never gonna touch me. That's what you said to Sean Strickland, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Always do one-on-one. Who are you Chechen?
No, come on. You know you're attacking group.
Always.
You know you're attacking group.
That's your shit. You jump
My
in all
shit?
that. Yeah,
come on. So, one-on-one. You know who jumped me on the shit?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
In
Dagestan, America, people jumping on one.
You're friends with the Dagestanis. You guys only jump in a group.
I'm not Dagestan, Chechen.
I know. I said you guys are close. No?
Sorry, my guy. That's it. Just give us a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think Dillon Danis is quite bitter because the whole issue at the UFC event when he got jumped by all the Dagestanis, and he's just upset about that. He actually brings it up in the press conference as well. But man, dude, the fucking press conference is about to start, so hold on.
Come on, you know that. Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like just 1-2 minutes, yeah. Enough for me, I think.
Bro, on the mat, when I get you on the mat, we can
I'm gonna destroy you on the mat.
I choke you unconscious.
It's gonna be fast, bro.
Guillotine.
You can't wrestle.
Come on.
You don't know what's the wrestling.
You don't know how to do wrestling.
Come on, bro.
It's American wrestling.
You don't know American wrestling too.
In Sweden, they don't know how to wrestle in Sweden.
I'm
They don't know how to wrestle in Sweden.
I'm Chechen.
You're from Sweden, though. I know what. Let's go. He was getting ready to hit me, his voice.
Yeah, that was good, but yo, bro, guys, we got something shit. We got some shit going on, bro. We got the press conference going on right now, guys. We got the press conference going out right now. Let's see what the fuck is going to happen here, yeah. Also, by the way, I know I put the thumbnail as like who gets exposed: Hokit, Nickal, Chandler, Ilia, and Alex. That being said, I will get into that towards the end of this entire live. I'm basically going for 2 hours, so I'm going till I got another hour left, so to speak. So if you guys want to, we might have Clutch join at that point. So if Clutch does join, Clutch Attitude MMA, if you haven't already heard of him, then now you have. But that being said, if you haven't already checked his channel out, go ahead and check out his channel. Yeah, man, we're gonna go into. I do want to go back into the press conference. If I'm being honest with you guys, but that being said, it just feels like we got this press conference about to start. But yeah, I guess we can go to this one real quick before the press conference does start. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it right now.
What did you see, Dylan?
Yeah, I love him. I love him like my bitch.
Damn.
What did he say?
What did he say?
All right.
Next question.
This guy likes to joke, but yeah,
this guy likes to joke.
Be bad for it.
Jokey.
MMA Outsiders. This is for Khamzat. I got a question about RAF and the UFC. In the UFC, Dana White initially said that next you want to fight at 205, that you didn't want to rematch Strickland, and now he says you do want to rematch Strickland. So are you wanting to move to 205, or are you hoping to rematch Strickland next? And as far as RAF goes, do you have dreams of being RAF champion and UFC champion both at the same time?
I'm just making money everywhere. Like that's why we're fighting this guy as well. Is money check for me, So
yeah. So when he's saying that we fight for money, we just waiting for money everywhere. Next minute he's saying, let's go street beef, Dylan, let's go fight in the street. What do we do? We do fight in the street. Like, bro, come on, make your fucking mind up, bro. Make your fucking mind up. What you want to do? Are you a prize fighter or are you a street fighter? Who are you?
And then, of course, I'm gonna go rematch. I don't lose the fight. I just lost for the judges. So next time, I'm gonna go take his head off. But I trying to get him, but he don't want to go out to the gym, and he's speaking about his shoulder and his stuff. You know, I'm just waiting for Dana Hunter bring the guy out to the cage. You know.
A question for Izzy. When you have a hostile matchup like this, what referee do you put on the mat? Do you put out the biggest referee you can find? Or
No,
is it whoever?
You know, our referee base, you know, we got a guy, you know, Jason Sally and Cliff Ramos. They are head of our referee department, you know, and they're all certified USA Wrestling, UWW certification refs. They're the top refs in the world. So, you know, we let them figure it out. You know, as far as the hostility goes, you know, I got the chance to sit down with Chimaev the other day. I've known Dillon now since the last event. These dudes are first-class guys. They're first-class individuals. You know, I think the animosity that they have towards each other is pretty fun, right? I think everybody loves to watch it, but we got to remember we're sitting next to two first-class guys. These guys know what they're doing, and they're promoting a fight, and they're promoting a wrestling match. So hopefully we see a wrestling match on Saturday night.
At the end of the day, there's no referee that you can find that can get me off him, so it's not going to matter anyway.
What are you saying, bro?
You got to learn English, bro.
If there is no
Arman can give you
you will
lessons.
be dead, man. You need the people hold me back.
Dead man.
So obviously there's a lot of animosity between them, and it's about the two fighters here. But we call these a fight, and I'm on Chael's side, and I've been saying this since the beginning of RAF. Are we going to do something about blood time? Because there could be blood between these two guys. But there was a guy bleeding out on the last one. We kind of let that one go, and I liked it. But Chael was saying he didn't see the blood before that either. So what's the blood time situation?
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, we're here to watch a fight, and we're here to watch a wrestling match, and that's what this sport's known for. There's not going to be a blood time. We got the best medical staff that we can. We got the best athletic trainers in the whole region here. We just got to pick it up and know that the fans are watching. So, but we're not going to, as fast as we can get it done, we're going to put them back out there.
All right, next question.
Elijah Talent here of Fight Dork Media. My question is for both of you guys. Also, welcome to this beautiful state. There's been a lot of hostility in the build-up to this match. I had a question. You guys got anything nice to say about each other?
I respect.
This is a great question, by the way, from usually these people, like the media people, they just like fucking suck at asking questions. This is actually one of like not a crazy ass question, but it's a good question.
The Chechen, you know, with their community or people, I respect the Chechen people. You know, the Dagestanis, they like to jump in groups and they like to bully people, and you know they're kind of like that. But I do respect the Chechen fighters, and you know I respect Khamzat for taking this fight. He didn't have to, you know. He's a world champion. He's a UFC champion. I don't think he lost that fight in his respect. I think he's a way better fighter than Strickland. And yeah, I mean, I respect the Chechen people. So yeah, respect to him.
Thank you. It's good to hear.
What is it?
It's kind of awkward, right? Like he's like, "Oh, thank you. It's good to hear." That means he doesn't really take nice things well that much. Speaking of which, Clutch MMA was Clutch Attitude MMA was on with me like a couple days ago. First time we were doing like a collaboration, and he was even like, "Thank you for having me on, Kaz." And I was like, "Oh my god, how do I respond?" So you know, not blaming Khamzat for that. I'm just relating to him, I guess.
I think it's good to hear about first time good things about me from this guy. You know. Yeah, I respect him too, you know, like this is a game, sport, you know, like we're gonna go there, wrestle each other, see who's the best. So I'm not just came here to just wrestle him, and I has a couple of guys there, and for sure I will wrestle like Olympic champs as well. So who is calling me out? You know? Yeah, I wanna just show whoever I am, like wherever I am, I'm the best, you know.
Thank you so much, guys. Good luck.
We have time for a couple more questions.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I guess Khamzat basically suggesting that it's like really ballsy to like ask him to fight, which I guess I can see that from his perspective. That being said, like yeah, it is what it is, as we say in my language.
A couple more
Bring
questions.
a roll piece, brother. Bring a roll piece.
I mean, I'll say this. I sat down with Sweep and Chimaev yesterday, and we were talking, and he said he wants to wrestle the best of the best and become a RAF champ and take out Olympic gold medalists. So I think it's
you got a jiu-jitsu world medalist first, so you got to get through me.
I was already black belt. I submit a lot of black belts guys. So
yeah, but not world champion.
I submit the guys who submit you too.
No, come
Don't
on.
worry about it, man.
No one wants to verse me in my sport. I have to go to everybody else's sport. You're.
By the way, we're gonna do a live reaction to the to the UFC press conference for UFC 250. So stick around if you have joined recently or have not. Regardless of whether you've joined or not, just stick around. Stick a fucking round, yeah.
Your friend Arman didn't want to verse me in jiu-jitsu, so you guys all run away from me in my sport.
I always find the money for jiu-jitsu as well.
Okay, that's true. I'll give you that
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was talking about earlier as well. Is like he's like, okay, fair play.
Okay, MMA then or street fight.
I always
you want to do street fight yesterday for free, so you're going back on your word now.
What?
You said you're going back on your word. You wanted to fight for free yesterday. Street fight. That was just about the money.
Street fight is fun, bro.
That's exactly what he's doing. This is exactly the point I was trying to make. This is the whole reason why we're watching this clip in the first fucking place. Because Khamzat Chimaev contradicts himself. He says, "Oh, I want to fight street fight." And watch what he says.
That can do for free. I did all my life.
Jiu-jitsu's fun too. I like choking people
Street
out.
fight, no one pays.
Yeah. Basically, Dillon wanted to check if he's real, right? If he's really about that. So he goes, "You want to do a street fight? Let's do a fucking street fight." And he's basically like, "Nah, I don't get paid." Bro, then stop fucking asking for a street fight. You asking the same thing with Sean Strickland. The reporter earlier asked him if he's gonna do the rematch with Sean Strickland. He goes, "Well, Sean Strickland doesn't want to come out and fight me and really fight me. So we have to either do the rematch so I can smash him, or not smash him, but I say that for for purposes. But yeah, smash him or whatever the fuck it is." So yeah. Anyways, it looks like the press conference is about to start. Just so y'all know, I'm just kind of keeping tabs on it. Yeah, I think it's about to start.
That's why I want to do it. Just
Yeah, we couldn't go outside because he was gonna get a cold and he would have missed the match. So I didn't want to embarrass him outside.
You funny boy.
All right, we have a question.
You funny boy.
A question right here.
Question for Khamzat. I saw you yesterday comment under RAF's announcement post welcoming Jordan Burroughs. Is that a fight you want to get, and how soon?
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje is speaking to Megan O'Leary right now, just so you guys know.
I opened for that match too, so I just commented it was funny, and right now I'm in RF and he's too in RF. One of my friends from the wrestling club, and when we was kids and wrestling, I said to him, I will wrestle Jordan Burroughs one day. He said, "You're never gonna wrestle with him." I said, "I'm gonna wrestle with him." So now I just want to show my friend I can do it too.
Time for one more question. Right here.
Chimaev, I got a question for you. So you're internationally known for everything. What does it mean to help this sport of wrestling on this stage with RAF to be able to grow it not only in the United States but all over the world?
Not only RAF, wrestling for me means everything, So I'm who I am today because of wrestling, I wouldn't be here, Khamzat Chimaev, if I didn't train wrestling before. So wrestling is one of the best things that's happened in my life.
Woo! All right, awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Everyone, please stay seated. We are going to move to the face-offs. We're going to move to the face-offs.
Very calm compared to everything else.
Yeah, so this is the face-off. We don't actually see it. Shout out to MMA Fighting, so we could actually share that video with you guys. That being said, the press conference, I believe, is about to start. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. It looks really fucking awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's get going. We got John Anik, DC talking. I'm not going to really stop it or something like that, but we got 74,000 people watching this thing, man. That is pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I might have to, don't want to do that. Well, if you haven't liked already the video, please go ahead and like, subscribe. If you guys don't know already, apparently, Alex Pereira is getting 10 million for this fucking fight, which is crazy to me, based on the fact that they let what's his face go? Francis Ngannou. Look, I'm not standing up for Francis Ngannou, but I just know that he was I think more than anything he wanted to be able to box at the same time, and that was the biggest issue. Yeah, also this is pretty interesting. So you see 145, right, which is Ilia Topuria. 155, his debut basically at 155, Topuria. Actually, this doesn't make sense because the one I saw, he looks completely different compared to what these guys are showing. Speaking of Ilia Topuria, though, check this out. So happy bunch of people. This is essentially Topuria being like hearing his song and everything. And yeah, let's watch. Yeah, actually, YouTube might not allow it, but let's just watch his expression. Wow, wow. Yeah, this is incredible, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm watching it on my side screen right now with the whole press conference about to start, and it just looks so awesome to me. Speaking of awesome, we got the McGregor versus Holloway welterweight bout here. Now, tell me that doesn't look dope as fuck. Yo, shout out to Dovey, by the way. Guy's like really good on X. Posts all the fucking time. But dude, McGregor versus Holloway, bro. Number 2. It's kind of weird because I wish like the UFC would match up McGregor with like newer fighters rather than these like different fighters. But it is cool to see this entire thing. We still got DC. We still got Anik still talking at the UFC for the press conference. I'm going to have to rewatch this stuff because it is interesting. Speaking of interesting, if you haven't noticed this thing right here, which is pretty funny. It's not that they necessarily look like that, but bro, some people are just hilarious. Proper 12. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. He's got the Coke face. Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually quite funny. But yeah. These Twitter guys are fucking hilarious. So let's see. This press conference is supposed to be starting very, very soon. I'm just waiting for it, bro. I don't know. They said 8 o'clock it's gonna start. Now it's been like 8:05 Central Standard Time. I'm just waiting for this thing to get started. Check it on the side of my screen. But let's see if there's any cool news here. Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna share this with you guys right now. So apparently Josh Hokit like revealed and it got in the embedded that he's not gonna stand and bang with Derrick Lewis. So watch this. Well, watch these.
Yeah. And like, I'm not trying to, stand and bang with Derrick Lewis. I'm pretty stupid, but it's like, I'm not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking, some smack, and, he probably finds me annoying. Maybe that's motivated to train a little bit. Nobody wants to lose to a guy like me.
Yeah. No one wants to lose to a guy like him, but at the same time, that's what makes him so incredible. The fact that he's able to perform, he's able to figure out, and like, I mean, after that fight with Curtis Blades, dude, if he didn't want to do the whole shtick that he does, if he didn't want to like have and go say all the shit that he says, like, no one would fucking blame him, bro. No one would fucking blame him. By the way, apparently there's thunderstorms in the UFC, in Washington, where the UFC is happening currently. So that is pretty fascinating. Apparently, fans are mad about the delay for the presser and stuff like that are waiting outside the White House. But yeah.
You know, that's the reality. And so, I mean, that makes the victory that much greater. Yeah, yeah. And like
I think a lot of people just underestimate him, this guy. Like Tom Aspinall spoke about this earlier today. And he was like, bro, this guy has a really, really strong mindset. Yeah, apparently fans are saying, fuck you, Dana. Let's watch it. Let's watch this, because this is kind of insane. This is some insane. Excuse me. This is some insane shiz. I was not also prepared to do this, by the way. I just kind of thought I should, but.
Fuck you, Dana! 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 Fuck you, Dana!
Watch Dana just come out and be like, fuck you guys too. Yo. If he did that, that'd be hilarious. I mean, that'd be jokes to me. Oh my goodness. All right, this press conference is not starting, bro. These guys are just running time, bro. Just running time. Let's see. Maybe I can get Colin on the show, back on the show, so we can talk about this shit. But bro, we got Ilia Topuria, Top Turo here. You know, with the sorry, Top Turo here. We got Top Turo. Bro, he does look interesting with these two belts. For a 5'7" guy, I mean, I'm shorter myself, but it's all good. No one needs to know that. I'd never said that. But yeah, he's got 2 belts there. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, Topuria's hairstyle, I'm not a big fan of. I liked his previous hairstyle. But we all have moments. You know, I had a moment when I was younger. And my hair looked like a mop, essentially. But yeah, I still decided to do it just because I wanted to fucking do it. So, anyways, we got another clip here with Ilia Topuria answering a question. Let me just go ahead and share it with you guys.
En caso de noquear a Justin, no sé si lo sabes, pero habrías noqueado a los 3 últimos BMF que ha tenido la UFC. ¿Eso en qué te convierte?
Uno era Max, el otro...
Max, Charles y Justin.
Charles también es verdad, pero ¿a quién le ganó? Es verdad, pelearon por ese cinturón. ¿Sigue existiendo el cinturón de BMF? Wow, pues increíble, ¿no?
He said the BMF still exists. Wow. Man, if Colin was on the show right now today, he would be the Thesposhowmma MMA. He would be saying, yeah, same shit. He'd be like, I can't believe it exists, bro. Like, and basically that. He's not wrong, I guess, because Ilia Topuria is saying the same shit. So here we go. Dude, Megan O'Leary is literally just like asking every fucking, is interviewing basically every fucking fighter on this fight card. Okay, we got here MMA Fan Wars. Bro, shout out to MMA fucking Fan Wars, bro. This dude is fucking awesome. Okay, these 3 are just 2 wins away from GOAT status. Who gets there first? Islam, Alex, or Ilia? If Ilia beats Justin Gaethje and Ilia fights Arman Tsarukyan, then maybe he does get that status. If Islam fights Ian Gary and defends the belt, I think the most likely is Alex Pereira. If Alex Pereira can beat Ciryl Gane, be a 3-weight division champion, and also beat Tom Aspinall, to me, that gives him GOAT status. So that is my fucking answer. Shout out to MMAFanWars.com. I don't know why I said .com, but shout out to MMA Fan Wars. Oh, wow.
What's like the quickest move to take someone down? If someone comes at you? No. What's like the quickest move to take someone down? If someone comes at you? Let's see if I can last 10 seconds. 2, 3. Go. Let's go. That was fast. Let's go, my friend. Oh, I'm tapped. No.
He's Henry Cejudoing this dude. For those of you just listening, by the way, it's fucking Nick Shirley versus Merab Dvalishvili. Now Nick Shirley is about to get top control.
In the suit.
Now Merab gets the fucking rear naked choke.
No, he hasn't got me yet. No.
Crazy ass camera.
That was great. That was fun.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit, bro. All right, so this press conference should be starting fucking soon, bros. It's taking a minute, man. It's fucking delayed. Now I feel like saying fuck Dana too. Jesus Christ, bruh. Take 2-3 years to Dagestan and forget, huh? So funny, man. If you guys watched it Embedded, man. This is a great question, by the way. So if Shavkat Rakhmonov returns, will he be the same? No, I don't think Shavkat Rakhmonov will be the same. He, in my opinion, is a very good fighter. Was a very good fighter. With all these fucking injuries, I just don't see Shavkat Rakhmonov being the same. That being said, it looks like we still have time because this press conference is not happening. I didn't want to start like the next reaction until like the press conference does start. Then I thought what we'll do is go ahead and have. I don't want to shut off in midway, but it doesn't seem like we have much of a choice at this point. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to share. Yeah. So just waiting here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Justin Gaethje interview with DC.
Bro, guess what
I
happened?
definitely didn't know I was going to be the main event.
Okay, that's awesome. But also, I lost.
Right before this, just basically DC was complaining. He's like, you didn't tell me you're going to be part of the White House card. You didn't tell me you're going to be part of the White House card. You're going to be main eventing in the White House card. He was just so upset. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I said nothing like that. But yeah, he was just so upset that he's not telling me he's part of the White House card. So, anyways.
It's a Blue Jacket tournament again this weekend.
Yeah, I know, and you had it.
I had
you really
it.
hosted it when I couldn't be there.
It was a bad.
That's crazy. A
bad group won it.
I won it last year, and then you have it when I can't be there to defend it.
Yeah, because you had a professional team. Anyhow,
I
Justin
didn't have a
Gaethje.
professional team.
Yeah, you
Me
did.
and my boy from college.
You had a professional team.
Me and my boy from college.
You had a professional
And you literally have 2 pros on your team.
No,
you literally do have. And so I don't know what you're talking about. What happened? What you guys didn't do good?
I think people might have cheated, man. I think like the other groups weren't holding each other accountable, and like certain groups were like over at the turn and then like 5 under afterwards. It was like crazy. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So we need to do a little bit better at monitoring the groups.
My team gets a chance to play.
You guys would crush the team that won this thing.
Well, then we'll know
they won it with bogeys.
On the playoff?
Yeah, they won it with bogeys. It was crazy. Anyhow, Justin, we're in Washington, D.C., the White House. How excited are you, man, that you're finally here after what I believe was a very tough training camp?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, what a life. I mean, it could have never, some of the biggest events, UFC 300, co-main event, first Paramount Plus card, main event, and now I get to headline this one. So.
But that's all because of the way you fight, right? Your style lends itself to being in these spots. I was watching the Countdown show, and they were talking about the approach in the way you and Trevor were talking about your approach. Like, did you make that decision, really, that you were going to be an exciting fighter, or are you just finding yourself I never decided
I was an exciting wrestler, which is very hard to do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really is. That shit's boring.
No, dude, don't do that.
That shit's boring. But my fights, my wrestling matches were exciting. I always had the crowd.
DC loves wrestling, which I don't blame him because he's like a wrestling coach. But yeah, I mean, I don't think wrestling's that boring. I'll be honest, like the freestyle wrestling that they have with what we got here. All right, Colin might join us, by the way, guys. Not now, but at around 9 o'clock, which is like 10 p.m. EST, around the same time that Clutch will join. Clutch Attitude MMA. All right, let's watch this.
On their feet, and it's just the way I compete. I don't know why. Not sure.
Ilia Topuria, the champion. You and Ilia, in the beginning, this thing was like super calm, patient. We were in New Jersey, and you guys were giving each other respect, and you were hugging, and you were talking, and it was almost a little bit too buddy-buddy, right? Now it's starting to turn, right? Do you prefer this than the friendly type of fighting? Conor McGregor said that he struggled to fight Dustin Poirier when he started being nice to him. It would be easier to fight him when he hated him. Do you prefer the
I mean, yeah, as a competitor, I would prefer this route, but the internet's a fucking crazy world, and it's not real life.
That's crazy though. He said that he'd prefer this route because he's not known for he's not known for having beef between him and his opponent for fights coming up. So it's just kind of weird that he would say that, But that being said, I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, I think we would prefer that more out of him, right? I know a lot of fans turned against him for this whole issue with Sean Strickland, and I'm not. Yeah, fuck that. No, I'm choosing a side. I'm choosing Sean Strickland's side there. But that being said, I don't think Justin Gaethje is a terrible person. I just think he could be a little bit annoying at times, a little bit like like just a little bit of a crybaby.
Tell me why.
Because everything's taken out of context. Text always looks worse.
Text looks worse.
Video, because everybody's putting their own.
So tell me what you said. So
it.
Tell me what you said about Ilia's
the
wife.
video's not even out there.
But tell me what
I
you
didn't
said
say
about
anything about her.
Well,
I said he's an annoying.
That's what started the whole thing.
I said he's an annoying little bastard. He can't stop talking about himself. He probably walks around sniffing his own farts, and I can understand why she left.
And you were like, you look like this jokingly.
Oh, it was a joke. I made everybody laugh because I'm a funny
dude. The weirdest thing, bro, is I don't understand what Justin Gaethje is trying to insinuate here. There's nothing wrong with you smelling your own farts. It happens all the time. Sometimes we can't even control smelling our own farts because we just fart and it just fucking smells. So I don't really understand the issue here. Does he have an issue that Ilia Topuria can smell his own farts and he can't? Is he saying that because of his nose, the way it's been damaged, the way he's been hit, and the way it's broken and stuff like that, he can't smell his own farts? I kind of think he's jealous, right? I think he's jealous of Ilia Topuria being able to smell his own farts. That's what I think it comes down to. And I think the thing is that it's kind of sad because who gives a fuck if Ilia Topuria can smell his own farts or not? Like, let him smell his own farts, whatever he wants to fucking do. I don't give a fuck, man. Come on. Like, why would you care that much about Ilia Topuria smelling his own farts? Like, does it really, really, really matter? At the end of the day, in my opinion, you both are going to get in the octagon. You're both going to fight. Whoever comes out the winner wins. Whoever comes out the loser, unfortunately, lose. This is not like business where people want to look for a win-win scenario. This is fucking fighting, Prize fighters, professional fighters, yeah, it is fighting. the whole distinction between high professional fighters and these guys who are fighting is that you get to see really cool technique. You get to see these guys who've crafted their craft for a fucking long ass time and fight at a high level. You know, we're not here to watch two people get in an octagon and do a barn burner like Justin Gaethje did with Paddy Pimblett. That being said, I fucking enjoyed that. So I just want to make that fucking clear. But in the same breath, it's like, bro, yeah, let him fucking let him have the barn burner.
Hey, fucking guy.
I don't know if you're that funny.
I'm pretty funny. If you watch the videos, I said it completely in jest, and I was just joking.
But then when it goes into text, it's like, I know why Ilia. So he said, so Luis said it to me. Luis said it to me. He sent me no, shut up. He sent me the text, right? You got to make a video talking about it. And all the highlight, the title was Justin Gaethje says Ilia Topuria's wife should have left. I swear.
All right, Dana's there. So I think they're announcing. Okay, let's get into this. Let's pause this. I'm gonna have the dudes join me in a bit. I'm sorry, guys. We gotta prioritize this shit here. Okay. If you don't like it, I don't fucking care, yeah. We've got Bo Pickle joining us.
USA! Fight fans, please welcome Bo Nickal!
And Bo Nickal being walked out by Maggie Pearson, repping Ryan Hall's 50/50 Martial Arts Academy in Falls Church, Virginia.
Data, what?
Lightweights are up next, and we begin with the former UFC lightweight title challenger and NCAA Division I College Wrestling All-American from the University of Missouri. He has finished 18 of his 23 career wins.
Michael Chandler is fucking 40 fucking years old, dude. This is crazy, bro.
The Show Me State's own Iron Michael Chandler. Looking to play spoiler is a creative fight finisher who has only seen the judges' scorecard once in 15 professional bouts. Sunday night, he looks to continue his rise to contention at 155 pounds. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, here is the number 9 ranked UFC lightweight contender in the world, Mauricio Hufi.
Oh, I've never seen them have a thing in their ear.
And now, for a heavyweight
battle
Josh
Hokit.
featuring 2
let's
masters in
fucking
the
go!
fight. Up first, a man coming off a performance so bold, he was instantly added to this historic event. He is undefeated, with 8 of his 9 wins coming inside the distance. Here is the number 5 ranked UFC heavyweight contender in the world, the Golden State Zone, Josh Hokit.
Josh Hokit had that great fight last time, an NCAA All-American, finds himself in a big position. Listen, though, this guy talks. He talks and he talks, but the one thing that you can always depend on is that he is going to back it up. He's game, he's brutal, and he looks forward to putting it on the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis.
And now, a divisional mainstay with a record book that speaks for itself. He is the owner of the most knockouts in UFC history, the most finishes, and the second most wins in UFC heavyweight history. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, USA. This is the number 9 ranked UFC heavyweight contender in the world, Derrick, the Black Beast Lewis.
You know, John talked about Derrick and his preparation for this fight. He did not miss one training session, he said, because as an American, he wants to go out there and give the best performance that he has given his entire career. And we're talking about a guy that has the record for most knockouts in UFC history.
Moving down to the bantamweights. First up, a Canadian tactician and master of strategy. He's riding a 7-fight win streak, with his last 3 victories coming over some of the division's elite. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, please welcome the number 6 ranked UFC bantamweight contender and Canada's native son, Aiemann Zahabi.
This is Ryan Hall's son. My nephew. My nephew right here.
Oh, his nephew. That's dope. Oh, his son, bro. That's cool, though. That's cool that they let them even have a nephew.
That's Ryan Hall's son, by the way. Sean Hall flanking Aiemann Zahabi as he makes his way to the podium.
Bro, Aiemann Zahabi's got like an oversized.
And now, an electrifying athlete known for his highlight reel
I thought
finishes.
Abraham
He
Lincoln.
has double-digit knockouts, with 8 of them coming in the very first round. He is the former UFC bantamweight champion and the number 3 ranked UFC bantamweight contender in the world. Fighting out of Peoria, Arizona, USA. Here is the Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, plus athlete, durability was thought to be a concern early on, became the undisputed bantamweight champion, and man, does he like the matchup in front of him here in Washington, D.C. He's a 4-1 favorite against Aiemann Zahabi.
It's time for the first of 2 title fights going down from the South Lawn of the White House on Sunday night. We start with a Muay Thai specialist and master of movement who has spent the better part of a decade at the top of the 265-pound weight class. Fighting out of Paris, France, here is the former interim UFC heavyweight champion and number 1 ranked UFC title contender in the world, Ciryl Gane. Looking to make history this weekend and become the first 3-division champion in UFC history by capturing the heavyweight gold. This Brazilian kickboxer has ended 11 of his 13 victories by knockout. He is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC light heavyweight champion. Please welcome Alex Pereira. The undisputed lightweight title will be unified Sunday night. Up first, a man at the center of one of the most exciting fights ever to grace the octagon. He's earned 15 performance awards in 15 UFC fights, tied for the most in the 155-pound division's history. He is the former BMF champion and current interim UFC lightweight champion of the world. From Sanford, Arizona, USA, this is Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Looking to defend his belt for the first time, the Spanish-Georgian powerhouse has remained perfect in 17 career fights, finishing 15 of those before the final bell. He is the first two-division champion with an undefeated record in UFC history and is the #2 ranked UFC pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Please welcome the former UFC featherweight champion and current UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia El Matador Topuria.
Apparently he didn't like that nickname.
Happy birthday, America! Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. One thing I want to touch on before we get started here, World Liberty Financial will serve as a presenting partner and are adding another $250,000 to the bonuses for the fighters that night. So 2 athletes who earn Fight of the Night are going to earn $400,000 each, and then the 2 performance of the bonuses will get $425,000 each. Congratulations, everybody. Good luck. Who's got the first question?
Question for Ilia Topuria, the champion. Ilia, you've been very confident through this fight week. Justin Gaethje says he's going to change your face on Sunday. What is your response to that?
He can try. He can try. I know that I'm the best in the world. He's going to have the octagon. In 2 more days, we are going to share the same place. And he can prove me wrong. I feel that I'm the best. If you think that I'm not, just prove me wrong if you can. But I have my doubts. I know that I'm going to take his lots out in the first round. This is all I know.
I like it.
And for Justin, 17 have tried against Ilia. All of them have failed. Why are you different, and why are you going to get this win?
Yeah, there's no doubt this guy is one of the best in the world. He's #2 on the pound-for-pound list. But I have fought the best of the best. I have so much experience in the cage, and I'm going to use that experience to be great. All I got to do is go in there, be perfect. I trust in my abilities, and fighting is crazy, and so I'm going to go in there and put it on the line. That's all I can do.
Once again, for you, Ilia, you are #2 pound for pound right now. You've held that #1 spot before. What are you going to do on Sunday to reclaim it?
I'm the #1. Don't even say that I'm the #2. For myself, I'm the #1.
What are you going to do show that to the people who do the rankings?
What was the question?
How are you going to show that to the people in the rankings with this win so that
knocking my opponent out in the first round?
And just lastly for you, Dana White, a little delay here, had some rain last night. Has any of this actually helped you better prepare for any curveballs that could come on Sunday?
Listen, the show goes on Sunday no matter what happens. We're going, so I don't care if it rains, snows, whatever happens, we have a fight on Sunday. So I'm sick and tired of hearing about the weather now and all the other bullshit surrounding this event. Yeah. We are fighting on Sunday night on the White House lawn, no matter what.
Question for Peloton. Peloton, all week you kind of downplayed the magnitude of the third belt, and you've been treating this as a normal fight week. But being here, being only days away from possibly making history, being in front of the Lincoln Memorial, does this fight week finally feel bigger and the magnitude finally reaching you? Pô, toda semana você falou, sim, são 3 cinturões, existe uma magnitude de uma conquista como essa, mas você falou, é como uma semana qualquer. Agora que você está aqui na frente do Memorial do Lincoln com toda essa galera, começa a dar uma impressão de que as coisas são maiores?
Bom, com certeza a gente sabe que é um evento gigantesco. De verdade, não participei de algo igual. Essa está sendo algo que vai ficar para a história. E como eu falei, a minha preocupação é lá dentro do octógono. Eu quero dar um show para todos vocês, para todo mundo que está assistindo.
We know that now this looks like more gigantic than ever before. We see it something special once in a lifetime. And on Sunday, I just want to put a show to all of you that are watching all over the world. And to go off of that, Ciryl is one of the most athletic heavyweights we've seen in the UFC. What do you make of him as an opponent, and how does the perfect fight for you play out?
E ele é um dos caras mais atléticos da história do peso pesado. Como é que você vê ele como sendo um oponente? O que isso significa e como é que isso vai traduzir no domingo? Como é que vai ser a luta?
Não, com certeza a gente vê que é um atleta, um adversário muito sério. É um cara que respeita, não são como outras pessoas que ficam sempre falando quando vai lutar com a gente. E eu estou pronto para isso e domingo eu vou mostrar tudo que eu venho aprendendo, tudo com a minha evolução.
He's a great athlete, someone who's respectful, contrary to other people that just keep talking crap all the time before fighting. But you know what? On Sunday, I'm going to show that I've evolved, that I've improved, and I'm a great athlete as well.
Question for Ciryl. All week we've been asking Alex about the third belt, making history, possibly being the greatest of all time. Do you think fans and media are overlooking what you can achieve on Sunday and capturing the interim title?
Yeah, this is my story. This is my career every time. But let's make this story together.
Bro, and I have to ask, what do you make of the fan reception here? They obviously very pro Poets.
Eye poker. Serial eye poker.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Pereira is a great athlete. He's a great champion. I think he's a great guy also. He's a good human. So I can understand. And I'm really happy to fighting against this type of guy.
Question for Sean O'Malley.
We got one!
We got one!
Arguably one of the biggest pops when you made your entrance here. I have to ask, Arman on the other side got probably one of the louder boos when he made his entrance. Do you feel like the American hero stepping in here?
Arman or Ariel Hawani?
It's hard not to. I mean, we're fighting on the White House lawn. I'm fighting a Canadian. You know, I got to put his lights out. That's simple as that. I got to put this dude's lights out.
To go off of that, all week Arman's been talking about pressure and not worried about your striking. Is this the perfect opportunity to get your first knockout since 2020?
Absolutely. Grew the beard out a little thicker. I know it is. That ain't going to work, buddy. I know what you're trying to do. That's not how it works. Yeah, he's going to pressure. He's going to try to kick my leg, take me down. I've been dealing with this since I started fighting. The more he pressures, the more he's going to get hit, the more likely he's getting knocked out. So
I like this.
Whether it happens in the first, second, or third, he's getting knocked out.
Question for Arman. At Media Day, I asked if you won, would this be the biggest MMA win in Canada since GSP won the belt? Given the reception you got and Sean saying he's going to knock you out, would this be the biggest win in Canadian MMA since GSP won the belt?
It would be, because he would put me in line for the belt. You know, finishing Sean O'Malley puts me right up there with Merab and Peter Yan. You know, he has a win over Peter Yan. Sean's a great fighter. He's been champion before. And to beat him in the White House lawn, facing all that adversity, really puts me at the top of the list to fight for the belt. So I'm very excited for this opportunity. Thank you to Dana and Hunter. And, you know, he talks like he's going to knock me out, but we're going to see what happens on Sunday.
To go off of that, Sean's known for his counter striking. You've been talking about a lot of pressure. How do you focus on your game plan without kind of falling into the traps that he can lay?
I mean, I've studied the tape. You know, he couldn't stop Merab from taking him down. What makes him think he can stop me?
You suck.
We'll see. We'll find out on Sunday, big guy.
Finally, question for Dana White. There's been a bit of confusion from fans online about where they can watch the fight, whether it's on Paramount, CBS, simulcast. Can you clear up any rumors or confusion where it's being broadcast?
It's very simple. It's on Paramount Plus. Very simple. The whole show is on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. You must watch.
A question for Derrick Lewis. You were very surprised to get the anti-doping. You never got test positive for anything.
Oh, he's friends.
Is this like the craziest week you've ever lived? To be there, to fight on the lawn, the South Lawn, to get the tested. Is it the craziest thing you've ever experienced as far as MMA?
Of course. Shit, it's crazy. I wasn't even supposed to be here, you know. I stayed true to myself. Stayed dedicated to my country and believed in everything that I was doing in life was the right way, besides the stuff I got into early on in my life and my American dream, I believe.
And a question for Mauricio Ruffi. What does scare you about Michael Chandler and how do you envision the fight going?
Maurício, o que traz para você algum medo, talvez um temor em relação ao Michael Chandler? Como é que você vê isso na luta?
Eu não consigo pensar em nada além dessa grande oportunidade que eu estou tendo aqui na Casa Branca. Agradecer muito a Deus. Estou muito feliz. Quero poder mostrar um grande show para vocês. Vocês sabem, esse é o meu estilo. Eu entro lá para acabar as lutas. Eu acredito que esse é um dos motivos que estou aqui.
I can't think of anything but the fact that this is a great opportunity. Feel very blessed by God to be here. And you know my style. I come in to put on a show and to finish my fights, and that's what got me here.
And a question for Ciryl Gane. Have you seen the videos of Alex Pereira hitting the pads as a heavyweight and sparring as a heavyweight? And what did you think of it? Does it scare you?
No, never. I fought already this type of guys, dangerous guys. Many guys, Francis Ngannou, Derrick Lewis, Jairzinho, Chivaza. So everybody know my strength. I can manage this. If you want to be a fighter, you can be scared.
Question for Derrick Lewis. Derrick, at Media Day, you said the last time you got in a fight outside, you did 3 years in jail. How excited are you to be able to do that again against a guy talking trash and face no repercussions other than maybe a bonus?
Shit, the way you saying it sounds like I'm gonna go to jail tonight. But you know, nobody likes this guy, man. I gotta put this guy out. I believe first round knockout.
Josh, Derrick says no one likes you. I'm curious how you feel the reception has been in the nation's capital this week.
Is this thing on? The Incredible Hulk says he's gonna put Derrick to sleep, like Sleepy Joe. But I like Derrick Lewis, and I just want to apologize for ruining the press conference last time. And I like Topuria too. I like Pereira. Those are my favorite fighters, and so I just want to apologize for all of that.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, I'm nervous right now. It's just regular Josh today. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for having me, Dana. I'm trying to keep the Incredible Hope from not coming out, and so I'm doing my best. Thank you.
Bring him out.
Derrick, do you prefer this version or the other version?
I like Derrick. He's a real nice guy. He went to jail, and then now he's on the White House, and he's making something out of his life.
Yo.
All about perseverance.
Fuck, man.
What you was saying about them drugs? Sure needs something tonight.
Question from Michael Chandler. Michael, you said at Media Day that this fight and this win is for you, for no one else. Does that mean we could finally see a conservative style Michael Chandler?
I'm conservative, all right. No, I mean, this one is for me. I think at 34 years old, I came over with a chip on my shoulder, had a lot to prove to the fans, prove to the brass, prove to the world.
I like his glasses.
Prove to the guy who was outside the UFC for a very long time. You check my resume, it speaks for itself. I fought the who's who of the lightweight division. Almost every single fight, first ballot Hall of Famers. So yeah, this one is for me. On the White House lawn for America's 250th birthday, you will see the best version of myself. There is nothing in the entire world that's going to stop me from getting my hand raised and catapult myself back inside the top 10 and catapult myself back into the title contention. I respect Mauricio Hufi, but he's never fought a man like me.
Let him know, Michael Chandler.
This is about Chandler, bro. He's all
He hasn't fought a guy like you. It's going to be a real good fight. I'm really excited for it.
Question for Ciryl Gane.
That was weird.
What means to you to be involved with the greatest fight of French MMA? And do you have a message for all your fans over there who will watch overnight?
Yeah, at first, thank you to be behind me. Thank you to believe on myself. And yeah, always the people talk to me like I'm underestimated. If I'm here, it means something every time.
You so shit.
Thank you. Ciryl Gane's a real good athlete, and that poses a real big threat to Pereira. He likes to be nonchalant, and Ciryl Gane, he's really fast. He can play all the sports.
Jesus Christ.
The Incredible Hulk says He's the best athlete up here, but I think Ciryl Gane might have him beat. He could play all the sports, and that's going to pose a big threat to Pereira. It's going to be a good fight. I'm looking for it, though. Looking forward to the fight.
Question for Steve Garcia. You and your teammate, Josh Hokit, you both might be one win away from a title shot. How much would it mean to both knock out your opponents and win the belt on the same card after this?
Yeah, man, I'm here to shock the world. I'm super excited to be part of this. Diego is a phenomenal athlete, and he was able to go show out on UFC Noche, but I'm here to show out on the UFC White House card, Freedom 250, and I'm proud to represent my country. So we're gonna start this off with a bang. I'm gonna go for it, and fireworks will begin this card.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry for interrupting, guys. And
Josh Hokit's the man.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Anytime, buddy.
And he's been positive to the real Josh all week, and so I want to give him credit for that. And Steve's been training hard. He's been waiting for his opportunity, and he's finally got it. And he has a tough opponent with Diego Lopez.
Oh, I love this guy.
It's going to be a good matchup, but I think Steve, he'll be too much for him.
Question for Ilia Topuria. You and Alex Pereira have become good friends this fight camp. If Alex wins his third belt, do you think that makes him the GOAT?
Listen, he's the GOAT already. It doesn't matter what's going to happen on Sunday. For me, he's the GOAT. One of the GOATs, because we have a lot of them in the sport. But he's going to join that list without any doubt. It doesn't matter, what's going to happen on Sunday.
I'm sorry.
That list.
I'm sorry. The Incredible Hulk says Pereira chews up Topuria's food and bird feeds it.
Just shut up.
Birds feed it in his mouth.
Can someone just
sorry,
shut this guy?
Topuria, I'm a big
Shut
fan.
up.
Topuria, I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Topuria's probably my favorite fighter. I'll be honest. He knocks everybody out.
Very much,
And
but
so,
shut up.
I'm
Just
sorry.
shut up. Just
sorry,
shut up.
Topuria.
Shut the fuck up.
Birds feed. The Incredible Hulk says he birds feeds. Pereira chews up your food and bird feeds it to you, like a baby bird. I'm sorry, Topuria. I can't stand this. No one likes me because of the Incredible Hulk. He's ruining my life. I hope Derrick Lewis trained hard for this, and so he could stop. He could stop this madness, because I'm tired of it. I got no coaches. I got no friends because of the Incredible Hulk. No one likes me, and so.
Who's got the next question?
Question for Kyle. Just feels like a few feet in front of the Lincoln Memorial. This is really living your American dream. Can you touch on what an opportunity this is for you, especially against someone as talented as Bo?
Yeah, throughout my career, I've dealt with ups and downs. Not being in the UFC for a little bit, building my way back up. Came back here now to be on the White House against a very talented opponent. Looking forward to getting my hand raised on Sunday and making the most of it.
That's very
Thank you. And for Bo, there were so many talented wrestlers, Michael Chandler being one of them, in the UFC, but it just feels like every time you step in the cage, you're representing wrestling. You take a lot of pride in that, it feels like. Can you touch on representing the sport?
Yeah, of course. Been wrestling from when I was 5 years old. My grandpa wrestled, my dad wrestled, and I'm definitely representing all the wrestling community when I step out there, and I'm proud to do it. I think wrestlers are the toughest athletes on the planet, and happy to represent for all of them.
Thank you. And finally, for Dana, on a personal level, it's amazing what you've accomplished with the UFC. It feels like this will make you even more ambitious. As with Boston roots, would you think about Fenway? Would you think about globally with the Coliseum? What's next for you in the UFC?
I don't really think about that stuff. The Sphere happened because I went and watched a show there, and then you all know how this ended up happening. I like arenas where fans can get a great experience. I like arenas where we don't have to worry about, the elements. This is obviously. Look on the screens. The setup here. This is a one-of-one incredible event, and I love it. But I'm not looking to go outside anymore, do anything crazy. We'll just do some arenas for the rest of the year. Who's got the next question?
Yeah, jumping out with KO Sports. This one's for Ilia.
Ilia, no one has ever knocked out Justin Gaethje in the first round. You say you'll do it in 2 minutes. What makes you so confident you'll be the first to knock him out early?
No one even knocked out Max Holloway. And I was the first one to take his lights out. And why not with Justin to do the same thing to him? And Justin, in the bottom of his heart, he knows that I'm going to knock him out in the first round.
Not true.
He knows that.
Not true.
Of course, you know that.
You might know it, but no, definitely not.
Okay.
Not how it works.
I don't think
I'm going to be the one who's going to.
I don't think so. The Incredible Hulk is going for Gaethje for America.
Hey, his mic off.
And Gaethje's gonna pressure.
Shut up.
Gaethje's gonna.
Boy, just shut up.
He's gonna pressure and he's gonna make it dirty. That's what the Incredible Hulk thinks, and that's why he's going for Gaethje. But Topuria, I'm a big fan. You knock everybody out, but Gaethje, I think he's ready. He's hungry, and yeah.
Next question for Justin. You said your plan is to move forward in this fight. Ilia says that's exactly what he wants you to do. Are you sure that is the best way to beat Ilia Topuria?
I am sure that my coach has come up with a magnificent plan for me.
The coach is not going to be in there with you.
We have been
be alone in that octagon with me.
Yeah, me and you, buddy. That's how it works.
No one is going to be helping you.
That's how it works.
And
me and you, just me and
you are talking about your coach as one of the best.
I'm fighting Lord.
You are not even the world champion.
That's what we're doing.
What makes him the best if you are not even the best? What makes
my coach the best?
Yeah.
His success as a coach.
Not even the best.
For sure.
Yeah. What makes you coach the best if you are not the best?
His success as a coach, other athletes, myself, our accomplishments, his accomplishments as a whole. That's what I would say.
So that makes my coach the best in the world because I won the world title in the featherweight division. I defended successfully.
Yeah,
then I move up in the lightweight.
There's no doubt about it.
The title. So my coach is the best in the world.
My coach is
I'm the best in the world. I'm the best coach in the world. That's why
my coach is the best in the world, man.
And can we all get along?
Boy.
Greg Jackson's a good coach too. Mike Winkeljohn's a good coach. Yeah, and they all got coached under Greg Jackson. I'm sorry about that.
I second that.
But can we all get along?
Last one for Justin Gaethje. Justin, Ilia says he wants to knock you out in front of your father and your country. What did you make of those comments? And did you expect the fight to get this personal?
Of course, fighting is personal. We're fucking trying to beat each other up. That's what we do. That's what this sport is. None of you guys understand how serious it is. Only us fighters understand the consequences of getting in there every single time. And for some of us, we love it. For some of you guys, you could never dream of taking these chances and taking these risks. That's what we do, though, as fighters.
Question for Ayman Zahabi. What's more important to you, fighting in front of the White House or beating up Sean O'Malley?
Definitely beating up Sean O'Malley. I mean, that would be huge for my career. Doing it at the White House is the cherry on top. Gonna get all the eyeballs and show the world how great I am.
Is there any extra pressure or motivation being the only Canadian on the card?
No pressure on me. Sounds like he's got a lot of pressure. He really wants a knockout. He's been trying to grow out his beard for years. He's jealous how easy it is for me to do it. I shaved last week. Look how thick and beautiful it is tonight. It's gonna look glorious on Sunday.
Question for Diego Lopez. Diego, it feels like the UFC call on you whenever they need a banger of a fight at a big event. Is that a role you take seriously? And is that something you can promise to the fans at the White House on Sunday?
Parece que o UFC sempre chama você quando precisa. É normal e você sempre gosta de entregar, né? É isso que vai acontecer no domingo?
Yeah, this is 100%, you know. I think Steve had the perfect style for me, was make a great fish fight for the story in the White House. I prepared for this, you know, so I don't stand one step back in this fight. So I look for the finishes, knockout, submission. Always I look for this. This happens Sunday night.
Yo, what's Vic Bland's here? My question is for
Hey, wait a minute, we translating that or what? Where's the translator at?
He's good.
You did?
That was in English.
That was English?
That was English.
Oh, shit. All right.
Vic Bland's
it was
here.
Spanish to me. Last question. Go ahead.
Big Lance here. My question is for Ilia and Justin. Ilia, if you were to team up with Alex, Justin, you were to team up with Hokit, the four of you trapped in a room, only two could walk out alive. Who's going to make it out that room?
I leave this answer to Justin. I'm not here for hypothetical questions. I have a real dangerous opponent in front of me. That's all I'm worried about.
Can I interject, please?
Yeah.
I think Topuria is so mad because he's so short he can't see himself in the bathroom mirror, and he married a stripper from Miami. I'm sorry. The Incredible Hoagie, he just be getting me in trouble. I'm sorry, Topuria. I'm a real big fan though. You're still my favorite. You have a tough task ahead of you. Gaethje's real hungry, and he's American. Most importantly, that's what the Incredible Hulk says.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out tonight. I'm going to square these guys off for photo ops. We'll see you tomorrow.
I know. All right, John Anik, Daniel Cormier with you now on the back end of the UFC Freedom 250.
Yo, what the fuck was that just happened? Huh? That was crazy, huh? What the hell just happened there? I kind of missed that, I think. Let me go back.
Hungry, and he's American. Most hungry. I'm married a stripper from Miami. I'm sorry. And he married a so short he can't see him. I think Topuria is so mad because he's so short he can't see himself in the bathroom mirror, and he married a stripper from Miami. I'm sorry. The Incredible Hoagie, he just be getting me in trouble. I'm sorry, Topuria. I'm a real big fan though. You're still my favorite. You have a tough task ahead of you. Gaethje's real hungry, and he's American. Most importantly, that's what the Incredible Hulk says.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Well, that would fucking end it, dude. Holy shit. Holy crap. Holy shit. Alright, let me see where Clutch is. Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that Hokit said that shit, bro. I just can't believe it. Like, I know Hokit, people like him, people don't like him, but regardless, I think he's funny. My personal opinion. Clutch said, send me the link, bro. Send me link. Michael Chandler. Goofy looks like he's ready for it. Is it me or Chandler looks smaller? My grandma sent me something. I don't really know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Hokit versus Lewis. I know the UFC likes Lewis. We need Hokit. Sorry, Hokit. We need Hokit. Like no lie, bro. We need Hokit. Let me I might have to call Clutch Attitude MMA. Clutch Attitude. Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira. Oh, Alex Pereira gets that double belt. That's dope. Ciryl Gane's there with no fucking belts, huh? No ass fucking belts.
Yo.
Yo.
Guys?
Sorry,
Hello?
yeah. 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yo, there's no fucking belts here. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. What we saying?
Oh, I was saying, what's up? It's you invited me to the show. I was just saying hi.
All right, bro. Let's check this out. Can you believe? Did you see that Hokit the way he got at the end?
Of course I did. Yeah, I was watching it, and I was watching the World Cup game at the same time. Updates were up 3-0 on Paraguay in the first half, so killer. But yeah, this was a great press conference. A little short for my taste, but overall fantastic.
I think it's short because of Hokit.
It's entirely possible, but Dana keeps it short for he's always kept it short.
Pause.
Yo, what?
yo. Yeah, they're talking
right.
some smack against each other.
Well, as they should, right? Yeah.
Fighting for this, that.
I was getting this ready while the face-offs happened. Did any interesting face-offs happen?
Face-offs? Oh, Hokit's face-off was interesting as usual, as per you would imagine. You know, his face-off was interesting. The reason why I say that is because he just did that. By the way, I don't know if you like the background, bro, but this was inspired by Clutch MMA, Clutch Attitude MMA.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
You like it? It's kind of weird, no?
No. I like the shirts. That's awesome.
Yeah. I wore them for fucking ages, bro. I should have got one for Strickland versus
versus yeah, when we went to UFC Houston, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I remember your dad got one. Maybe I can borrow your dad's shirt. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta come down, bro. You gotta come down.
Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean.
You gotta come down, man.
Oh yeah, your dad's been telling me, bro. I mean, yeah. Not your dad, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's my stepdad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been telling me to come down. But yeah, dude, thank you for joining.
Of course.
Joining as well. I think apparently he messaged me like half an hour ago, and I didn't message him back because I didn't realize that people were like asking me for the link to join. And yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd give him a ring. Yeah, yeah.
I actually did give him a ring while you joined.
Oh, good. Well, what kind of pizza we got here?
Pepperoni jalapeno by Domino's.
Nice,
dude.
All right, yeah.
So when I messaged her today, I was like going to HEB, and because like around my area, bro, it's so fucking busy, bro. And like there's always just so much traffic. So I was like, okay, well, I would go to HEB. I'm thinking like HEB's down the street, like 7 minutes. Okay, so it's gonna take me like what, half an hour? Go in, grab your shit, get the fuck out, go home, right? Should be simple. Bro, there's so much fucking traffic, bro. It took me like 50 minutes to get back. And I'm like
from that HEB. Huh? Yeah, I know the HEB you're talking about near the yeah. I think I know the HEB because I stopped there on the beer run that happened last time. Yeah, That's a tight
I was
area.
trying to- Hmm?
That's a tight area, like the traffic wise. Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get like food so I could like well, okay. I was ready to cook my food and I realized I didn't have enough onions, so I was like, okay, let me go grab more onions. So I went to go grab more onions. I didn't have enough onions or enough time at this point to make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Unfortunate, bro. It's so tragic. Now I'm fucking ordering Uber Eats just so I can have some food while doing this fucking live show, as we can see here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I understand your predicament, man. Like, I'm stuck without a car. Getting that tomorrow at 8 in the morning, which is gonna be fun to wake up for that. And yeah, I've just been stuck here at the house, so I had to DoorDash some. I got like buy one get one free meatball subs. So I've just been footlongs, so I was just taking those down.
Subway?
What?
Subway?
Subway?
Like
Oh, Subway. Yeah, Subway. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's why. When you said footlong, I was like, all right. So you had 2 footlongs, huh?
Yeah, for buy one get one free. Yeah, absolutely. You always search for deals for food, always.
Yeah,
That's a lot of sandwich too.
I go on Uber Eats and I'm like, I click on the offers. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't pay anything for full price.
Not just that, bro. You're already paying like double the amount.
Yeah, for the delivery fee. Yeah, if you can pick up, always pick up.
Yeah.
100%.
Unless you're lazy like me.
I mean, or you don't have a car, or you're just stuck here and you didn't get groceries.
Or you're doing life.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, you got other responsibilities. Yeah.
Man.
So I guess, do you give a response from Clutch, or do you want to break down the?
No response from Clutch, bro. He apparently is like still busy. Well, no, I don't think he's busy. I think I think I kind of responded a little bit late, so I don't think he saw it yet. But I also did give him a ring to see if he could join, but he hasn't answered that. He also has 3 kids, so 3 boys.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
No. So, anyways, I spoke about you on the show when he joined yesterday, around this time.
Oh, thanks, bro.
And yeah, not good things, but anyways, it's okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no worries. All publicity is good publicity.
There you go, bro. I was gonna ask you, over or under, Hokit becomes heavyweight champion in his career in the UFC.
Oh yeah.
Over?
I'd say over. Yeah, he can definitely become champ. He definitely has the skills for it, and it just all depends on like this giant logjam of heavyweight. Once we clear that up, then he'll definitely eventually get a title shot, and I'm sure he can get there.
When you say logjam, are you referring to Ciryl Gane being black, or what do you mean?
I was referring to the whole like we've already had to wait like 2 years for the Jones Aspinall situation. Now we got Aspinall hurt, so now we have to wait for Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira, and then who knows how long that will take for one of them to fight Tom again, and then who knows what the Tom fight, and then we have to wait for Volkov, and then after that we have to wait for Josh Hokit. There's like 2 years down the line we could see Hokit fighting for a title if everything's by like meritocracy. Yeah, he's got to fight some contenders for a while, which is unfortunate due to the like high level skill he is, but yeah, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait unless if something spectacular happens.
Well, clearly you weren't here for the show earlier today, unfortunately, because you missed out. No, I'm just joking. No, but seriously, like, no, seriously, like, what I mean by that is like Tom Aspinall did a predictions video on Ciryl Gane versus like Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
He basically said like, I forgot my fucking point, bro. Jesus Christ. No, he said something that I just thought was funny. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. He said, you know, basically like we see all this like shit about Eddie Hearn, right? You and I have been talking about this last couple of days. We see shit about Eddie Hearn saying like, you know, Tom Aspinall can't fight, you know, Alex Pereira or fight Ciryl Gane on the same contract. But when I looked at his video, he goes, I'm fighting these 2 fucking dudes. Like whoever fucking wins that fight, I'm fighting them. He said it, clear up. And I'm in my head, and I told the audience that time as well. I was like, bro, if this guy is fighting if fighting one of those guys, then him and Eddie are clearly not on the same page, and they're off a different page, and you know, it is what it is. I think there is a possible chance here that he does fight.
That my dogs are bothering. I'm so what the hell's wrong with y'all?
Is it Wolfie?
It's Wolfie. Yeah, just uno momento por favor. I apologize. She's freaking out. I'll be right back. 1 sec. I'm so sorry.
Nah, you're good, bro. I'm just joking. Yeah, no, but seriously, like we don't know. Tom Aspinall might join. Sorry, might defend his belt. Let me call Clutch MMA. Clutch Attitude MMA. Sorry, I keep fucking the name up, bro. It's embarrassing. It's like if someone said to me MMAKAY or something like weird, I need to pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
I got the dog.
You got the dog? You got the dog in you?
I got the dog.
Israel Adesanya?
I do got that dog in me, but I got the dog in my hands right now.
Like Israel Adesanya?
Yeah. No! It's nothing like that!
I'm cooking that shit.
No, absolutely not. I could never.
Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Wolfie. Woof, woof.
Yeah,
she didn't hear me, huh? Okay. Oh,
no,
yeah, man.
Through the headphones, yeah.
Jesus Christ. People, fucking kids these days. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, Ilia Topuria was going at Justin Gaethje, bro. What did you think about that whole situation?
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
Ilia Topuria, he was like going at Gaethje, bro, towards the end.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean that's standard Ilia Topuria stuff. I mean, he's. I'm surprised he didn't go more at Hokit, honestly, because Hokit was talking to him crazy the whole time. But yeah, Gaethje.
And apologizing for it.
Yeah, every time. It was so stupid. He was frying me the whole time. Just like, oh yeah,
I'm sorry. You're my favorite.
You're my favorite fighter. I think you and Pereira are the goats.
You said that?
Yeah, he did.
Dude, honestly, he was the best. You can't do it. You can't do a press conference without that dude.
Yeah, no, it's always exciting. This was a good. I'm glad everyone got asked a question. There's been press conferences where they just really focus on the main and co-main, but they gave love to every single fighter there, and I appreciate that.
Oh, they did ask Bo Nickal, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and Kyle Dawkins.
But you know what's funny, man, is like when they asked Sean O'Malley a question, and he was like, "Oh, everybody asked me a question. What?" And
yeah,
he was just so excited, man. It was so funny.
They skipped him last time. They said nothing to him.
I mean, he prayed for it. That's the funniest part about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Derrick Lewis apparently like with DC right now and John Anik talking to him. It's funny because like Josh Hokit was looking down the whole time. Well, no, he wasn't actually. I take that back. But yeah. Apparently Lewis is or he's a Lewis fan. He's a Derrick Lewis fan.
What about you? Yeah, I think she is too.
Yeah, I can tell.
He's a good dog. Yeah, it's hard not to be a Derrick Lewis fan. I thought it was really disrespectful that announcer brought up that he was in jail. I think like you should leave that out of it. That was really scummy by him. And then of course Hokit immediately tapped into it. Saw the potential. He was like, I think it's great that you're fighting here and not in jail. Like I was like, bro, what are we talking about here? That's really disrespectful.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. I was like, what a piece of shit, bro. What a piece of fucking shit.
That's the kind of journalist I do not want to be. I don't want to be bringing that level of like because no one needed to know that. That didn't make anything. That didn't make the press conference better. That made it awkward for Lewis. That is, I'm sorry, I can't.
It's not just even awkward. It's like disrespectful. Like, what the fuck are you asking this fucking stupid ass question for? Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, go to a different press conference and ask that fucking question. These guys are in the octagon this weekend. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was super unnecessary, super disrespectful, and not what we need to see out of the UFC press. And definitely could be better. I think the UFC needs better journalists and better. I think they should be inviting like YouTubers. They should be inviting people like Guru and Bedtime and hopefully eventually us. And then
I think
they can get in there and ask good questions.
I think the issue with that is that if we do ask questions that are real, like legit questions, they're gonna be like, they're gonna get like it's gonna add more friction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I imagine they screen us. They'd screen people before they ask questions, though.
I mean, I was thinking about this today because I was watching MMAfighting.com and then they were like, they had a YouTube live going on, and I was at the gym at this time, and then they had like one of the guys there live in person, and I was like, oh, that would be dope. Like one day to eventually like hire someone who could actually go live in person, be there as a journalist, and genuinely like ask questions. I mean, that would be pretty dope. What do you think about like the entrances and stuff like that with the kids and stuff?
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, I don't think it was necessary, but definitely for the kids, that's gonna be a lifelong experience that they're gonna remember forever, and they can say they met the fighters, and it's really cool. I hope it was like based on lottery system, and it wasn't just a bunch of kids, bunch of other ex-fighters' kids. I know one of them said was Ryan Hall's kid was up there with Ayman Zahabi, but I was hoping that a lot of the kids were just like picked out of a lottery or something. It wasn't just a bunch of rich dudes.
I'm sure you wish you were younger so you could go.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. No, well, I'm kind of in that age range where like I might get grabbed, because it's in DC and it's with that organization. If you get what I'm saying here. But yeah, hopefully those kids are okay after. Yeah.
Did you hear that like did you hear like fucking what's his face? Michael Bisping like trashing like the Washington DC?
As he should.
He's talking like it, bro.
100%, yeah. And I hope he's okay with them possibly finding him. But yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
He had a
I love when
conversation with one of the guys.
Oh, can you roll the clip? We got to see this clip.
I don't have a clip, but I can find it right now. Just give me a second. If you don't mind.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to see that and show the audience that, because that's amazing.
While I look for it though, if you could just like act like we're talking about something else.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, this dog's so cute. I love this dog. Yeah. So.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So is there any
Did you shower this
video?
today?
What? Yeah.
Okay, great. Talk about that.
I've been stuck at the house. I've been stuck at the house all day, so I might be a little bit more gross than usual.
Ew.
No, not. But like I shower, I brush my teeth. Like I'm a very hygienic person. I get really upset when I'm not. Like I don't want anyone to go the wrong way. I do all my due diligence. I'm not a nasty person by any means.
Couldn't convince me about that. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
No, I'm just fucking with you. Okay. Let me roll the fucking clip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Roll the clip.
Roll the
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh shit! We should probably put the volume on before we roll the clip.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
But
He's a skinny, cracked out little bum. You know what I mean?
yeah, and if he didn't have the gun out, he probably doesn't have the gun. But you never know. You never know in
I'll pull your
DC.
fucking head off. And don't get me wrong. I'm well aware that a lot of people have guns. That guy, if he could have a gun, would have sold it for crack. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably very true.
Yeah. No, you couldn't afford a gun to save your life. Anyway, do we have a question, Brian, real quick before we wrap?
What do you think about that?
I don't even know who they're talking about, but that's nuts. That's a violation to whoever they're referring to.
Hey, this is not a Diddy show here. We don't talk about nuts.
Yo. Maybe after.
After the show when you come over on Sunday.
Yeah. Do you want me to come over Saturday night, like late night, or do you want me to be Sunday morning, or like what's the logistics? Like,
I was thinking
Sunday
afternoon if you don't mind. I can hit the gym.
Yeah.
In the morning.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah. Not a problem at all.
You want to live stream with me on the hold on one second.
Yeah, no worries.
You want to live stream with me on the RAF?
Yeah, sure. Is it going on right now? Oh, it's tomorrow, right? Oh, I'm working tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, unfortunately.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
I cannot do that. I'm
Did
sorry.
you post anything?
I'd love to, but I got a jet.
Did you post anything?
No, not yet. I'm gonna do a video. Yeah, I'm going to post a video after the stream breaking down the press conference. But I wanted to go and say hi to my boy, and show some love to his viewers. What's up, gang? While this dog doesn't attack me.
We got eight ninjas on here.
Because she's a ruthless animal and a killer.
I'll try to see if I can find
getting close there.
the part where he talks about it. Yeah. I'm in it. Hold on. It's a little bit crazy. I didn't get the right timestamp, unfortunately. This is why I said we need a producer.
No worries. Yeah, we need a producer.
Jamie, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Roll the clip.
You know, he just got
caught up.
Jamie! I need you.
All right, let me go back a couple more minutes, yeah?
I'm not the producer. I'm the Spo Show.
I
need help.
Oh, it's probably here. Okay.
Would have recovered from that. Has he been like really hurt by shots? And hey, is it a devastating bit of
some heavy leather on Ilia Topuria?
And Ilia wrestled shots. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I like it. But it'd just be fucking awesome. Operations that to maybe my goal. I've just won it. I'm gonna set down the tail ending.
And especially for America to do the heat behind
Ilia. Did you see that? And Ilia's like mocking him for being stupid. He just got, he just got
caught up in his word.
Listen, but you know what? I like them both.
That's my pick.
What's going on with this lot? We're supposed to go off today. We're going to go on a cobbled street.
Yeah. No, it might be a few more.
Cobbled streets, it says. I'm like, oh, it's going to be like some medieval village.
So here he's talking about DC, and then I think he gets into that.
Yeah.
We thought it'd be all historic around there.
You're from the cobbled streets.
Yeah, we are. There's cobbled streets. Like every street in Clitheroe, the back streets are all. Okay, we'll leave it in a minute. They are. I didn't appreciate the not coming on for a second. He was like, I've got nothing to say.
You might be an adult, but you're still. Yeah.
All I'm asking for is 2 minutes of. Is that too much to ask?
If he does that, you can.
The podcast. Exactly.
You can't be a team player for a split second. We have been talking. Right, listen, we're going to wrap this one up. It's just a Thursday special for the Big White House show. We'll be back on Monday with another episode. Send your questions into bympod@gmail.com.
Send your questions into bympod.com.
Do us a favor, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to subscribe. All that good stuff. Let me hang out where I won't be threatened and my family won't be threatened. We're just going to get out of this.
Let's go.
What's
up? What's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Bro. My fault, Kaz. I was.
Yeah, bro. I called you like 5 times. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
I only saw one. I'm sorry, man.
No.
What's going on, Spo?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Pleasure to meet you, bro. Pleasure to meet you.
Right,
Let me go ahead and give me a second real quick. Let me fix this up.
Oh, dude, Clutch. This was kind of inspired by you, by the way. I told
what's up?
The Spo show that earlier today. The background, my new Ciryl. I'll move my desk around a little bit. I might move it one more time, see how it goes. But yeah, we're basically. Did you hear about like that beef that Bisping had with some people?
What was that?
In Washington, Bisping was approached by some drug dealers.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was basically trashing like Washington and said he was basically joined by some drug dealers who were basically. Oh, dude, I love your setup, by the way. I haven't told you this yet, but I love that part where you say "bring back," or that sign that says "bring back common sense."
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I was in the living room and I saw your message. I was like, oh shit, let me go. Cause I text you. I was like, I saw that you had the press conference and everything. I'm like, all right, let me get in there.
Yeah, but, I apologize for that, by the way. I was just kind of.
No. And after that, I just put my phone down and I got caught up watching that press conference, man. That was pretty cool.
What did you think about the press conference?
It was awesome. It was absolutely amazing.
It was good, man. I liked it. I think Josh Hokit just got into Ilia Topuria under his skin and. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. Then at the end, Alex Pereira coming out with the 2 belts, man. I mean, the whole walk, them walking down the steps, everything, man. Everything was super cool, bro. Super cool.
I mean,
yeah, 100%. The walkouts were awesome. The press conference was amazing. I like Josh Hokit not being like a complete like I like the new persona. He did like this is the real Josh. I liked how like he was timid, but like hey, he was still frying everybody, but giving him love at the same time. It's like Topuria, Gate, Pereira, y'all one of the goats. Or, like just jokingly, like because he didn't mean that. And he eventually got into Topuria's skin. And was like, shut up, shut up, shut up. I was like, man, that's still. I love Hokit's personality in the press conferences, and I love that he didn't just bring that WWE stuff. He switched it up for the live audience. I think that was awesome.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Hey, but there's a couple questions that I had before watching them face off, and that was, hey, how does Alex Pereira look next to Ciryl Gane? And I know we had a couple. Didn't we have a face off at some point during like weeks prior or something like that? Did we?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, like the pictures in the White House or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But those pictures didn't give it justice, And I think now seeing them side by side, I mean, they look pretty. They look like they can match up as far as size goes. They match up pretty good. Ciryl Gane is definitely wider than Alex Pereira.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and also Ilia Topuria much smaller than Justin Gaethje. Now, Justin Gaethje is a bit he's like what, 5'11", and Ilia Topuria fought Charles Oliveira, who was definitely more taller than him.
Yeah.
But also Justin Gaethje, the way he fights kind of like hunched over or something, like this. So he might look a little bit more smaller than Charles Oliveira fighting as far as fighting goes.
100%. Yeah, you're right on the nose with that. I will say that Topuria has filled out his frame better at lightweight now. He's got more used to it. I think that first fight he was with Oliveira, he was definitely smaller than he is now. He's definitely bulked up, and he's absolutely shredded. And Gaethje does look small, a little bit, honestly, a bit smaller than I expected. I mean, but he is a big lightweight, but like compared to Oliveira's height, like I expected a bit more.
Yeah, I think Ilia Topuria, and again, I don't know if you guys can agree with this, but I think he's a bit socially awkward, in my opinion, and that's the reason why he pushed him. I think it's not like he meant to push him, but I just think that he's socially awkward, and the moment kind of like makes him jittery, and because I struggle sometimes with English. My first language is definitely Spanish, and he's got like seven different languages, right? But the guy, you can tell that he is like he's trying. You know what I mean? He's trying to be that guy on that dominates the conversation. Yeah, macho man. He's trying, but he's also socially awkward. I don't know, man. Even when they were singing that song at the Embedded, he was like kind of like,
I saw that.
Like he doesn't know what to do and shit.
Yeah, I think he lacks just like a sense of humor, right? Like a little bit of personality. I actually said this on the live stream yesterday, that he lacks a little bit of like that. Like what Conor McGregor had, it's like that banter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. It's just he's not like Conor. Conor had bullets. He had unlimited bullets. I mean, at one point, I was just telling my wife this. I go to sleep listening to Conor McGregor old interviews, and it's crazy, man, the way he goes. And one of the ones that just I had to wake up and just start laughing, because he tells I think it was Carl something. Anyways, this guy, he was supposed to fight, and then he ended up fighting some other guy because the guy got injured. He had a hand injury. But he told him over the phone, he was telling him, man, I like you. As a matter of fact, I love you. I love you like my bitch. And it was so funny.
Wait,
Yeah.
someone said today. Someone said that recently.
No, this is a long time ago. This was back in 2014 when he was coming up.
Dillon Danis said that to Khamzat today in the press conference.
Well, Dillon's just trying to be McGregor. He's from that same camp. Yeah, he
Oh,
just
really?
wants to
He
be
told
McGregor.
that to him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's trying to be Conor McGregor.
Oh my God, I recognize that. Yeah. Sorry, good.
Yeah, that's at some point I wanna go back and make like a content of those old videos and
100%.
just show them back, because those interviews. I mean, the guy was doing an interview with Ariel Helwani probably every week for that run.
Yeah.
Man, people can't get enough of Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
But hey, by the way, shout out to my wife, man. She gave me one of the most incredible
dildos?
Gifts, and I'm gonna show you guys right here. Very delicate, but man, this is probably this is amazing. Look at this fucking shit. Sorry for the language, but look at this. This is coming back here. This is gonna join my collection.
Wait,
look at that shit,
show us
man.
properly. I can see it, but it's like yeah, it's dope, dude. It's Conor McGregor, right?
Look at that.
Yeah, shout out Clutch's wife.
Hell yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah, dude, that's
man.
dope.
That's awesome.
That
You gotta
is
frame that.
dope.
Are you gonna put it behind you or?
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to put it behind me somewhere,
Hey, so
you
all
know.
the stuff you have behind you, where'd you find all this stuff from? It's pretty dope, dude. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm like slightly like I love it. Not
This-
slightly. I mean, I do love it.
Yeah, this setup right here behind me, it's just
It's pretty awesome.
what I did is, instead of this backdrop right here, this is carpet. This is carpet, and these are things that I found at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is
Nice.
pretty cool. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys have a Hobby Lobby over there, but
All right,
Yeah,
guys, do this show without me. I'll be right back. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, Hobby Lobby is pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I dig the shirts, man. I'm leaning towards doing stuff like that. I'm taking
So-
this red one out,
Yeah.
and then this white one, I'm gonna move it somewhere over here, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna put this on this side right here.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Dude, Colin and I actually met at like the Sean Strickland versus Alexander. Who is it? Hernandez?
Fluffy Hernandez. Yeah,
Fluffy
Fluffy
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
But yeah, bro, we met over there, and Anthony Hernandez. Sorry, I keep fucking saying Alex Hernandez for some reason. Anyways, we met. We were over there. That's where we met, and I should have got the T-shirt, bro, because that would have been another one behind me. Would have been on this side right here.
Yeah,
That's
it was a great card. It was a great card. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what y'all think about that? That Dana. Also, Dana's also socially awkward. The guy, he couldn't. I don't know, man. What the heck was wrong with him? He couldn't even
Every
talk.
press
He couldn't
conference.
believe it.
Yeah, every modern press conference, he's been a bit odd. Like he was with the Diego Lopez thing. He was like, "Can we get a translator?" And it was like, "That was English." I'm like, "What do you mean that was English?" He spoke perfect English. He has a slight, he has an accent. He's not from here. Of course, give him a break. And he's on the other side of the stage. Of course you can't hear him. Don't just ask, "Can you get it?" That was super disrespectful by Dana. But I guess, hey, man, that's the runner.
I'm
You
not gonna lie, bro. Diego
can't say
does
nothing.
Yeah, he's got bad hearing too. He said so. He said he's got bad hearing. So, and again, he probably has bad hearing because he spends he spends so much time in those events with all that crowd, all the noise, all that stuff. That gets to you. You know what I mean? You can spend like for example, I used to go clubbing and shit like that sometimes when I was younger, and the next day, I mean, my ears were still ringing. Imagine that every week for the last 30 years or 20 something years that he's been the lead man in the UFC. Going to these shows and all the speakers probably, him doing sound checks and stuff like that, him being in there, all that noise to your ears, they do an effect, and he probably goes partying also. He
does.
After
He does
that.
a lot. Yeah. Party life and the casinos, constant casinos with like the Nelk Boys and other Steve will do it and all these other scrubs. Well, not scrubs. They're very famous people, but like degenerates, if you will.
Like us.
Yeah, he's had a very active life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's finally catching up because he's old as dirt, in my professional opinion.
Old as dirt?
And he's he's like 70 at this
He's
point.
about
Dana White's
touch
old.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing? Yeah, no, nothing at all. Y'all aren't that much older than me.
Yeah, the guy lives a crazy life, man. I wouldn't live like that, really. I mean, it's crazy. You know, he's going from hotel to hotel, casino to casino. It must be tough, you know. I mean, the guy is pretty tough. I don't know how he can maintain a life actually outside of work. That's probably why he's a gambler so much, you know. And it's crazy that you have a guy that's leading the UFC, right, where there's so many decisions you have to make, and then he spends so much time in the casinos and everything. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. He probably would make much more money not doing that, or maybe he delegates a lot of work too.
Delegates everything.
Yeah. And then Hunter, you imagine Hunter in like 10 years from now. The guy looks like 20. I mean, he tries. He probably has like 20 facial surgeries already, but he looks kind of awkward, the guy, right?
Yeah, no, he's an odd looking dude. No disrespect, Hunter Campbell. Please hire us.
Correct. Yeah, no disrespect.
Yeah.
But, hey, he probably
no
not
disrespect.
gonna listen to this, man.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know if he even listens to like the do you think he hops into like a guru show, or do you think he's topping in the bedtime?
Definitely.
Do you think Hunter in his free time just watching like the matchmaker videos, like, yeah, that's a good idea, just like does it on Tuesday?
I mean, dude, MMA Guru, and I did a video on this. MMA Guru, he nailed that Bobby Green, Terrence McKinney matchup we got next. Dude, that's a sick matchup right there. That's and also crazy enough, they have been training together for the last 6 months. They've been the guy has been living in his house and everything at some point, not living, but you know, crashing in his house every now and then, you know, hanging out with him and everything, and now they get to fight each other
for a ranked opportunity, no less. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Potentially.
Yeah,
I'd say whoever wins that fight deserves to be a ranked guy next. The winner gets like Beneil Dariush or Tom Nolan or one of the lower ranked guys.
Dude,
maybe
Beneil Dariush is right there. Is the low-hanging fruit in the rankings.
Easy.
And they put him at 14. So they didn't even give him that last spot. They took out Ferguson. And that last spot has been Manuel Torres, Ferguson, and Beneil Dariush now at 14. Now Tom Nolan is the number 15 ranked. And Ferguson is out. So that's crazy. Hey, Michael Chandler is probably gonna be out after this too. So
no,
hopefully not. Right? Hopefully not. Yeah. I got Michael Chandler winning, but you know.
Yeah. Maybe afterwards we do Bobby Green or Terrence McKinney versus Michael Chandler after this if Chandler loses. I wouldn't say no to that fight. That's a sick fight.
That is a sick fight, man. Michael Chandler getting slimed out by Terrence McKinney in 30 seconds.
Or if Bobby Green gets it done again. Bobby Green versus that's an Unk versus Unk fight. I mean, that's respectable. Or I was saying this for a minute too. I say Drew Dober needs to get in the mix near the lightweight rankings as well. There's a huge rift in the fringe lightweight ranked division, like right underneath. There's a lot of guys that can potentially get that shot, and I think Drew Dober's one of them. Maybe give him that shot next too.
Yeah, and what happens? Okay, so let's hypothetically, and Kaz, I know this is your show. I just want to ask this, and then I'll let you come up with something. But what would happen again if Mauricio Rufy wins? What do you guys think happens next? Who does he face next?
That's a great question.
I think he, if you allow me to go first, I think he fights. I think he fights the loser of the BSD Patty fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, well, he lost to BSD. That's true. I mean, he might get a rematch there. But if Patty loses, I'd make that fight. Or they give him, like, Gamrot or something.
Yeah. So apparently, like Michael Chandler was supposed to be fighting BSD on this fight card, and then BSD couldn't make it or whatever, so they gave him Patty. That being said, I do agree with you, Colin. Like it would be probably either, you know, yeah, it would probably be the winner or loser of that fight. Yeah, probably the loser of that fight. Yeah.
What about a matchup between Mauricio Hufi and Dan Hooker? That's a good one. That's a
Rufi's gonna get
That's
him.
good too. That's good too.
That's a sick matchup. Dan Hooker is very underrated, man. In my opinion, the guy has good stand up, and also good defense as far as takedown defense.
I am with you on that. Yeah.
Hooker is overrated in my opinion.
You think he's overrated?
I think at this point he's underrated. He's
Underrated?
been slept on. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so he lost to Arman Tsarukyan. Who doesn't? And then his last fight was, dang. Who was his last fight? No, it was the Arman fight. Is that his last fight?
No, his
Is that
last
it?
fight he won against the Argentinian guy, the guy that was coming up.
Oh, Ribovic.
Ribovic. Yeah, he just got matched up too. Ribovic.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Against.
Yeah.
God, who was it?
Barboza.
Ribovic versus
Edson Barboza.
Edson
Barboza. Yeah,
wow.
that's gonna be a good fight too. Two heavy strikers. I'd like to see that. It's on that.
Probably his last match. I mean, his last fight before retirement. Edson Barboza.
We could see a retirement fight. Yeah, 100%.
I think Barboza should have already retired, to be honest.
What about and Kaz, you talked about this, but Spo, I want to get your opinion about this. Do you really think that Volkanovski and Volkanovski's gonna make a difference in Mauricio Rufi's whatever? Is he really gonna make a difference
in Rufi's career?
I mean, right now he's gonna be cornering Mauricio Rufi. He's gonna act as the as the coach for Mauricio Rufi.
Hey guys, I'll be
Okay, then I'll take over that answer. Yeah, 100%. I agree. The City Kickboxing camp is one of the best in the world. Produces multiple champions. And no disrespect to the Fighting Nerds camp at all, but I definitely think he needed to leave. There was already 3 active fighters that have a lot more hype on their name than Rufi. He was definitely the odd man out in that squad. And to get away from that and get some one-on-one coaching with a guy like Alexander Volkanovski is going to be huge for his career.
Yeah, definitely. I think so too. Now, where was he in Brazil? Was he in Shoot the Box or was he? He's a Fighting Nerds, right?
Yeah, he was Fighting Nerds.
He's a Fighting Nerds, but they kind of like jump around gyms over there in Brazil, right? I think so.
100%.
But man, I just it's hard to believe that in 1 year he's gonna make such a difference But it can happen, it can happen. He struggled pretty good against Benoit Saint-Denis.
Right. Yeah.
And if Michael Chandler comes out and goes wrestling heavy on him, it can work, man. It could definitely work. I mean, based
100%.
on that performance against Benoit Saint-Denis, because Fiziev, he didn't
want
he didn't
wrestle
want
with
to grapple or anything
strike.
like that.
Did you guys see the face-off though? Like, to me, it looks like Rufi's ready for whatever fucking Chandler has to bring.
Yeah, I mean the guy's
of course, yeah.
Yeah, the guy has good what's it called? He's got good frame. He's got a good frame. The guy's pretty tall for the lightweight division. I don't even know how the heck these Brazilians make weight on these. I don't know, man. I think
those Brazilian drugs.
I don't know, man. These guys, Alex Pereira at middleweight. But that whole situation with Alex Pereira making middleweight. Go ahead, Spo. You're good.
Look at Michael Morales.
Yeah.
Look at him at welter. The guy weighs at 220 out of camp.
That's crazy.
That's 50 pounds.
That's
and
crazy.
his reach would be the second most in middleweight. That guy's a mutant at welterweight. Yeah. I don't know what they
you
do
have
down there
those
to-
type of mutants in the welterweight division. You have Ian Gary, so tall. I mean, yeah, he is slimmer, and he probably makes the weight better, easier than Michael Morales. But you got Michael Morales, Carlos Prates. It's a definite shift, And when you look at the UFC, because I went back, and Anderson Silva's probably a middleweight now. I mean, a welterweight in today's age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he fought Daniel Cormier, he was waiting at 196. He couldn't even make 205. You know what I mean? Michael Morales is 220 out of camp. So the guy can definitely make 205 if he needs to do it, So
yeah. The weight bullies are
Yeah, that's
100% A. Like it's a real look at like Makhachev ballooned up when he got to welter. Poirier was like 190 out of camp going into that Makhachev fight. And then what was I going to say? I apologize, I lost it. There was another fighter I wanted to showcase that was really doing it.
Yeah, another guy who's like really big, you're saying?
Yeah. God. Oh, yeah. I wanted to discuss like guys like Sean Brady and he used to fight at middleweight, which is crazy. And then Joaquin Buckley and Sean Brady, super small guys. They're like 5'8", 5'9", fighting at welterweight. And then you expect them to fight these 6'3" mutants, also cutting that weight. I don't think guys like that can belong in the welterweight division anymore. I think they need to go down to like lightweight, especially Sean Brady. Sean Brady needs to go down to lightweight. I've been saying that for a while. He's too small for that division now. And the just turning, because Bonfim's huge too. Bonfim's a big guy as well. You're right. These Brazilians.
Yeah, I guess Bilal Muhammad kind of like everybody outgrew him in that top of the rankings. Right. And we saw it coming too. We saw Carlos Prates coming. We saw what's his name? Michael Morales coming. Now Michael Morales didn't look that good when he started. I mean, I remember watching his first fight, his debut fight, and he made so many mistakes in that fight. Yes, he took the dub, but as far as fighting goes, he made so many mistakes, and then all of a sudden, he's just there, and he's proving to be a title contender. So that's pretty good.
And even in like that Gilbert Burns fight, I didn't like originally. I was like, this guy isn't like the greatest. I mean, yeah, he won, but then going on against Sean Brady, he flipped a switch and just slimed him out brutally. I think he is very reliant on his size. And I think in a couple of years, the weight cutting is eventually going to catch up with him. He's going to have to move up to middleweight.
Yeah, was he mid-20s right now?
Yeah.
Either
as soon as he hits like 30?
No, I think he's mid-20s, if I'm not mistaken.
I was saying, as soon as he hits 30, it's probably going to drain him. But yeah, go ahead, Clutch.
Yeah.
Also, some of these mutants can move up to middleweight. And I think that's Kamaru Usman kind of like set that road for them to do it, because he looked pretty good at middleweight, and with like 5 a week's notice. So some of these mutants can look into that, because right now we got Robert Whittaker going to 205, Reiner de Ritter going to 205, Khamzat Chimaev possibly going to 205. That's 3 spots in the rankings that can easily be filled by some of these big welterweights.
And Paulo Costa just went up too, so that's going to be number 4. And he's already looked like he adapted to 205 well.
Too. Yeah, Paulo Costa too. So that's 4 names in the middleweight division that are going to light heavyweight. And the light heavyweight needs it too. Light heavyweight needs it. Right now, what do they have in their rankings?
And then you have these light heavyweight guys also moving to heavyweight, like Alexander Rakic, right? Johnny Walker as well. So that's going to be interesting. And Johnny Walker's brother is in heavyweight division. So
yeah, look at these names in the light heavyweight division. Bogdan Guskov.
Who the fuck is that? Yeah.
Nikita Krylov. It's in the rankings. Alonzo Menifield, still strong at 15. Dude, these are guys that I mean, with all due respect, of course, but they don't deserve to be in the rankings, you know?
I'd say Bogdan Guskov should keep his spot because he was able to draw Blachowicz, but I guess we're going to see in the rematch whether he was a fluke or not. And Blachowicz, I thought he won that fight, but the judges gave him a draw, so he can keep his spot. It was close. And there's also guys like Dominic Reyes still in the division. Anthony Smith was ranked not a year ago.
Not too long ago, yeah.
Yeah, Zhang Mingyang was ranked. Like, it's also a very shallow division, and the middleweights definitely have a shot to take over there.
That's true. Because, yeah, right now, from 1 through 8, I say that they're good, you know. You got Ankalaev, Pereira, still there, but he's going to go to heavyweight, right? You got Jiri, you got Jan Blachowicz, you have Khalil Roundtree, Jamal Hill, of course, I don't know. He needs to
might be going up
bounce
too.
back. Jamal Hill, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, he might be going up to heavyweight.
So there's a big shift in the light heavyweight division too.
Yeah, Jamal Hill.
Sorry, what do you say, Kaz?
Sorry, good.
No. Please, can you say what you said again?
No, I was saying Jamal Hill does look like a heavyweight to me every time I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he could be like one of those fast 230ers like Hokit. Like, he could definitely move up there and try to use his speed to his advantage. But that ACL tear is really, like, you can see it now. He's not the same Jamal Hill.
It's been bothering me since the whole shit happened. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good opportunity to see Gregory Rodriguez move up to the light heavyweight division. He'll do good over there, man, because
that dude's big.
Him cutting 50 pounds, that's not good, man. That's not good. And other fighters like Roman Dolidze, he should move up too. The guy's big as hell, you know, and he's not winning these fights against these middleweights that are faster than him.
Right.
So moving up to light heavyweight, that'll be good too for him, for Roman Dolidze. It probably revive his career.
And he had a fight at light heavyweight as well, right? Against what's that?
He's fought at light heavyweight, yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Smith. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess.
That's a Texas legend right there.
Who?
Anthony Smith, man. Anthony Smith. Hey, he's coming off a win at Game Bred Fighting Championship.
After what he did to Bisping, though, I just don't like him.
Anthony Smith winning the Big 26.
Yeah.
What's not to like about Anthony Smith, Kaz? What can you possibly mean by that?
What he did to Michael Bisping, he basically didn't show up for several consecutive podcasts, and then just out of the blue started his own podcast.
Oh.
And never told Michael Bisping what was happening. To me, that's slimy. That's very slimy.
Well, that's kind of mean.
Well,
that is a bit slimy. Yeah.
You want to start your own podcast, no issue.
That's rough.
Fucking let Bisping know so he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Dude, I'll do the same, man. Michael Bisping, doing a podcast with him, it would be the worst. Sometimes when he's in Jackson, I just can't take it. You know, I can't listen to those podcasts. You know, that's why when you ask me, hey, what do you listen to, man? Sometimes I just listen to old stuff because Michael Bisping is there. I just can't. He's like yelling at the mic, like, bro.
I do like him, but I could see how he could be a little bit annoying because he tends to speak over people like I just did right now. My bad.
A lot, man.
Yeah, and he's a little bit of a narcissist. I just don't want to say that out loud, but I like Bisping because he's from my country, and so well, not from my country, this is my country, but meaning I lived in England for 5 years, and so I just find him funny. Sometimes his sense of humor just makes me laugh, and so that's why I like him and I enjoy it. But yeah, I get it from that perspective as well. He could be a little bit, yeah.
Also at bantamweight. Yeah, sorry, Spo, you started first.
No, you got it. It was more important.
Hey, at bantamweight, who if do we get Sean O'Malley going again for the title? Is that gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
I think if he he has to beat Zahabi, probably, but it's entirely possible he doesn't. If he loses at all, his next loss, move up to heavyweight. Oh, not heavyweight. That's featherweight. Move up to featherweight. Move up to featherweight immediately. He's 5'11", He's 5'11", cutting to 135. He is really like rangy for that division. I know that translates well. But if you can't, all these wrestlers, his wrestling is not gonna keep up, because then you can have like guys like Batista coming through the ranks. I mean, though they train together, but eventually that fight's gonna happen. You have guys like Umar, you have guys like Petr Yan, you have guys like Merab, all at the top who can wrestle at a very high level, and Sean's not gonna be able to take all that. So I think you move to a more striking heavy division like featherweight, and you can fight guys like Diego Lopez, you can fight guys like Steve Garcia, you can fight guys like Alexander Volkanovski, who will want to stand and bang with you and not just want to shoot takedowns all the time. And I think that's to be a more comfortable division for him, rather than just staying at bantamweight where he's been for a while.
Yeah, that's a good take, man. I like that take. Now, the only thing I'll be worried about is can he preserve power going to featherweight? You know, because these guys in the featherweight can bang. You know, you got Aaron Pico. He's got good boxing, and he could bang. But yeah, I'll give him, if he does move up, sort of like a test would be probably him and
Aljamain?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But if he does move up, probably him and Melky Costa. That would be fun. That'll be a fun matchup right there.
I like that fight. It just seems a little too low in the rankings for me. I would be comfortable with giving him like a Diego Lopez or a Lerone Murphy. I mean, because this guy is a former champ. I just like this Melky. Again, him versus Melky would be a great fight. It just seems a little low for me.
Yeah.
Him versus Arnold Allen. I think that would be awesome. Because that's number 7. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does well at featherweight, in my opinion.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know. I just can't envision him being at featherweight against like people like Diego Lopez, Lerone Murphy, Arnold Allen, and doing well. I feel like he's a bantamweight fighter. Because he just doesn't have that muscle mass. Sorry.
Right.
Maybe if he puts on a bit more muscle, looks a bit more beefier. I don't know if he does better.
Yeah, he'll definitely have to. He'll definitely have to put some mass. But
Yeah.
even Diego Lopez doesn't look like he's got a lot of mass. You know, I don't think
fair.
that Diego Lopez has a lot of mass.
Yeah.
But you have like these shorter fighters in the featherweight division that do have a lot of mass. Like Volkanovski looks, he looks pretty beefed up. Aaron Pico looks pretty beefed up. But the guys that are slimmer, and even Steve Garcia, you can tell the guy, he could be a lightweight if he beefs up.
Yeah.
He's
Steve
like what,
Garcia.
5'11" as well. He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
He is tall.
And Sean O'Malley said like out of camp he's 155. Like he could definitely gain 15 pounds of muscle onto his frame and then be able to cut it, because 170. That's about what I weigh right now. Like he could definitely cut down to 145 and be just fine.
Yeah, look at
With
Aljo.
muscle,
If Aljo did it and he's much shorter, but man, those weight cuts for Aljo at bantamweight were horrendous.
Yeah. No, Aljo just has so much muscle mass, right? Like, I didn't.
What you mean by that, Kez?
Huh?
What you mean by that?
Who you think
Oh, he
is
was
the
over
is
last
the
night.
best?
Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Who you think it's the best as far as physique goes, and like the perfect bantamweight as far as physique and everything?
That's a good question. I don't know. Kyle Sakura looked really good going into there.
Right. Kai Sakura, that's a good name right there. David Martinez, he's good. But Payne Talbot, what is he doing in the bantamweight division? You know what I mean? Alexander Topuria, what are they doing in the bantamweight division? The guys are massive. Now Vinicius Oliveira went up.
He did? Oh, to
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was that Chikadze went down.
Oh, was it that?
I think Chikadze went
But
down.
why would he go down? Even him, he was super big for featherweight.
Yeah,
I think he just wanted the ranked opportunity. I think that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Oliveira could go up too. Yeah, 100%.
Heck yeah.
Oliveira go up to like welterweight?
No, Vinicius Oliveira, the one from the bantamweight.
Yeah, my bad.
Vinny Oliveira.
Yep.
Vinicius.
The mini Oliveira.
The mini
The
Oliveira.
Mini Vinny.
Apparently, Sean Strickland said, I just held a baby. Yep. Oh, fuck. I pressed the button too quick. My bad.
Who gave Sean Strickland a baby?
Someone
Whose bright idea was that?
Apparently, Sean Strickland tried to get to the press conference. And also, this press conference had 180K views versus like the Khamzat versus Sean Strickland Chimaev press conference had 210K views. So,
okay, that's still comparable.
The biggest event ever. It's not, what do you guys think?
Oh, yes. Sorry. World Cup. America's 4-1.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm watching that little Telemundo. Get that link.
Yeah, I did put $50, so I cashed out at, I think it was $92. So I was like, let me just cash out just in case, because they were already like three something. So I cashed out because it was at plus 100. That was easy money, man.
That's easy
money. I should have put more money, but I was like, man, I'm just gonna put $50 in there and that's it.
Hey, but that's bank though.
Yeah,
that's still money.
Yeah, money for tomorrow, for Sunday. So
yeah,
I don't go heavy on betting. You guys go heavy on betting or?
No, not really. No, I don't get the bankroll.
To be honest with you, I probably I don't know if you guys checked out like older videos of mine and stuff, but one time for Noche UFC, the fight Diego Lopez beat John Silva.
Yeah.
I had a $15 parlay to win like 900, and it hit, and I put it on the channel. And it hit. So that was
got you
cool.
some money. That's awesome.
That was pretty cool, man. But yeah, that's what I do. $15 parlays here and there, straights. The most I would do on a straight is probably $50, but not like some of these guys are like, oh yeah, I'll put 200 on this, 300 on that. Man, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I don't like to bet often. The worst thing that's like I only bet like $5-10, and I always just lose the leg by like one leg. It's always by one, and it's so like deteriorate like deflating. When you see that, I just like I can't do it. But I did win a little money on when I went to the Sean Strickland card when the UFC has. I did win like $20 off that, so I was hype.
Which fight was
but
that?
I don't like to bet too much. It's just too much to lose.
Which fight was that on the Strickland card?
Oh, when Strickland beat Hernandez.
Me too. I took him by KO, so I put $20 on that and I won. It was like plus 550.
Yeah,
So
Sean Strickland was plus 250. That was the easiest pick ever.
Yeah.
So,
I took him as
awesome.
well. I took him against Anthony Hernandez.
Should have bought the drinks then, bro. After, no, I'm just kidding.
And I did go pretty crazy on that last Sean Strickland against Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
And I left out that last main event, so I made like $700 that weekend.
Nice.
That's awesome.
On just like $20 here, $15 here, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, that was good.
But speaking of like betting, like I think if like people put significant money on Chandler, that could be class movement. Like that's plus 500, I think. The last time I saw the odds, and probably more now. That's legit class movement. Like you're in a different tax bracket if you put like $10 on him. Like that's it's crazy. And I think Chandler's gonna win too. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good to see.
Yeah, the line is moving for Steve Garcia a lot too. They're putting a lot of money on Steve Garcia right now.
Glad people are caught notice. That's awesome. Yeah, Steve Garcia is very underrated, and we have talked about this at length. But yeah, no, Steve Garcia is one of the best featherweights in the division. He's my dark horse to be champion by the end of I'd say 2027, because I don't think he's gonna get a title shot this year. But maybe if he finishes Diego Lopez, I'm thinking he will, maybe they jump him over Mobzar or give him a Mobzar fight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's another thing that I was going to tell you guys. This not exposing, but putting these fighters in the White House card it's going to put their stocks so much higher that things like that can happen. Like, for example, Sean O'Malley wins in spectacular fashion. You probably, and depends, if he takes any damage or not, but you could put him over Petr Yan because, that's probably going to trump the idea of Merab going to a third fight against Petr Yan.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about this card, man. It's very exclusive, only 7 bouts. And for example, we have talked about it all week. You have people are saying that, and I've heard it so many times. Oh, Josh Hokit wins one more fight, he could get a title shot. Dude, we have Sergey Pavlovich coming off a win. We have Volkov that is owed a title fight. We have Ciryl Gane that should get a rematch against Tom Aspinall. You have Alex Pereira coming up to, potentially winning the third belt and going and challenging Tom Aspinall. You have all these players in the heavyweight division up there that can contend for a title. And you're talking about Josh Hokit, the one with the least amount of fights in the whole rankings, potentially getting a title fight. Because I don't know why.
Because he went to war with Curtis Blades.
Yeah, just because he went to war with Curtis Blades. You have Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia. Yeah, like you said, Steve Garcia, if he wins against Diego Lopez, the problem about this matchup is that Diego Lopez just fought for the title. So whoever beats him, arguably, can get a title match. So that can happen there too. Now the Bo Nickal, Kyle Dawkins, Chael Sonnen saying that Bo Nickal also, he said it too. He said Bo Nickal can go for the title next. Dude, why? You're talking about the RAF title or something? Well, what is that? Chael doesn't make sense sometimes, man.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Chael don't believe that. There's no way. All
right, let me refresh my stuff real quick.
That's a CTE talking right there. That's the and we lost him. But that's crazy. I mean, Bo Nickal. I know. I was. This is all just jokes. Yeah. No, all good. So Bo Nickal could use this for a ranked opportunity. He can fight someone in the rankings after this, but a title shot's crazy. Because what, you're gonna give Kyle Dawkins a title shot after being cut?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. Just for beating Bo Nickal.
Bo Nickal would never even.
And Bo Nickal might lose.
He will lose.
Yeah, he can. He can lose.
He will lose.
Dude, you imagine them? Bo Nickal gets Israel Adesanya all of a sudden next. That'd be crazy.
Huh.
Bo Nickal, Izzy.
Yeah, that's possible if he does win, which I don't think he will.
Yeah, I can see it. And if Bo wins, just there's
just
for all
feed
the
him
Izzy
to Joe
fans.
Pyfer and everything will be over. Okay.
And then Bo Nickal can move up to light heavyweight or something.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look that big at middleweight, but I don't know. It's just he's not like buff. He's not like buff. He's probably has a lot of weight in his legs.
Well, what pissed me off is he was doing an interview with someone. He goes, Kyle Dawkins hasn't really fought that great competition. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, you haven't fought great competition, you motherfucker. Like, you literally fought people who don't even fight in the UFC anymore. And that was last minute replacements for the original fighters you were supposed to fight. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he fought old Paul Craig, right?
Not just that, the guy who he fought, Valentine or whatever his name is. The guy's not even in the UFC anymore. Val Woodburn, that guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that guy.
Cody Brundage was on. If Cody Brundage lost his fight, he was gonna get cut. When Cody Brundage he won recently, so shout out Cody Brundage. And then Rodolfo Vieira, it's all right, you beat some canned middleweights. All right, prove it. And then when you got your prove it fight against RDR, you got slimed out brutally. And to be fair, a lot of people didn't know RDR was like that at that moment in time, and people got put on notice because of that fight. because after that, his only win was against Kevin Holland because he just got in from Ryzen, I believe, or was it one? I think it was one championship.
Okay.
One of those.
Yeah, he was a champion. He was a champion at one championship.
Yeah. Double champ.
Oh, Ryzen?
So the UFC, he fought.
Oh, he tried for a double champ, but did he get the double champ?
I think he did get double champ.
Okay.
Which is still crazy.
Yeah.
And then they gave him Bo Nickal and Kevin Holland for his first two
right?
fights. Yeah,
That's the
it's
UFC for
disrespectful.
you, man. I mean, but they have been burned before. You know, Aaron Pico, that other guy, what was his name?
Patricio Pitbull.
No,
Patchy Mix.
Patchy Mix. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe Patchy Mix, man. The guy.
Man, he talked all that shit.
I thought he won that Jakub Viklach fight, but like, he was talking like he could.
He struggled so much. I mean, he couldn't do anything. I mean, and then when you look at his fights prior to when he was at Bellator, I mean, he didn't even look good. He didn't even look good. He has this weird style.
Overrated.
Like he's slow, but at the same time, he's probably not slow. But he's just like he fights. I don't know. Like he had a quadruple fusion in his spine or something.
Yeah, when he got under those UFC lights, he lost all his aura. All of everything that made him great just immediately went out the window, and he got beat by Mario Batista. I'm like, all right, Mario Batista's great. He just beat Aldo. Certainly, I was watching that at Buffalo Wild Wings with my boys. I was like, I don't care who wins this. I guess that's when the Batista had the bounty on him by Guru. And Patchy Mix was just Patchy Mix. I was like, all right, this guy could beat him, and then he got brutally destroyed. I'm like, okay, he'll probably get someone lower ranked, and then he got freaking Jakub Viklach. I'm like, surely he won't. And I was watching with my brother. I'm like, all right, let's see Patchy Mix, and he lost. I was like, what are you? Why are you here? Why was everyone talking like you could be one of the GOATs? Dude, get at, and they cut him for a good reason, because he sucked. Like, he arguably won the Jakub Viklach fight, but you could say, obviously, they went the other direction. And if you're losing to Jakub Viklach, out the door. Get out of my sport. Yeah. And then he lost in Ryzen. He got signed in Ryzen and got beat by some random guy.
Random guy. Slimed him out,
Got
too.
slimed out.
Yeah.
He got slimed
What
out.
are we doing?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I mean,
man.
thank God Tatiana Suarez won, and, you know, nothing bad happened to the family, because, man, if she had lost, because she's also in that tier of boring fighters, you know, so I don't know. But she did spectacular in her last fight. She did pretty good. I had her winning. Actually, I parlayed that. Going back to the betting, I parlayed it with her takedowns. So she took down Loopy.
She fought Loopy?
Yeah, she fought Loopy. She actually got knocked down by Loopy, if I'm not mistaken, or got wobbled
underrated
by
striker.
Loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loopy's pretty good. She's from that gym as well with Alexa Grasso, if I'm not mistaken, right? From Alexa Grasso and all those people.
I didn't know that.
I think so. I think she comes from that gym in Mexico. Loopy.
Look at that.
Yeah, look it up. See if I'm right.
Well, I see.
Tapology, please. Please.
Where she's from.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, she's fighting at Vancouver. I think she's with Zahabi.
The hobbies?
I think that.
Oh yeah.
WKX to the GSP gym.
You talking about Loopy?
WK.
Hey, no wonder, man.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good.
WK.
Or is it that she's Mexican, right? Is she Mexican?
I think so.
I take that back.
that's
It's not
why-
the GSP gym. It's just some random Canadian gym.
No, I think she is.
Yeah. Guys like
Am I
she's
wrong?
she's Mexican.
She is
Okay.
Mexican,
Oh, yeah,
so that's why I was confusing. I thought she was in the gym with Alexa Grasso, but maybe it's just because she's Mexican.
She moved. She was from Lobo Gym.
Lobo.
That's I'm seeing that now. She moved gyms recently.
Lobo's which gym? The one that these guys are at?
Lobo Gym.
Yeah. Oh, she fought that Yuri Prochazka card.
Yeah. She was
Yeah,
at
Diego Lopez Grasso. You were right. She recently moved. Yeah.
So she was with Diego Lopez and
She's-
Alexa Grasso, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Diego Lopez, crazy man. He built his
moved.
own gym over there in Mexico.
And he's Brazilian,
Yeah,
right?
good for him. I'm glad that he's been so down with the culture over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he actually prepared for this
Half
fight
Brazilian,
at
half-
Oklahoma, at with the
Yeah.
with the wrestling team in Oklahoma. So I
Yeah.
wonder what that's gonna
Oklahoma State?
be like. Not Oklahoma State. I don't know.
That's a
if it's
good wrestling
Oklahoma
team.
State,
Oklahoma
but
with,
some
like,
wrestling
team.
team.
Definitely the
Probably
Sooners.
Oklahoma State. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oklahoma State
crazy
wrestling.
because
That's a
everyone
very
thinks-
good program. So.
Huh? Sorry.
Hey, talking about
That's it.
wrestling
That's,
also. Did you see that in the interview of Josh Hokit? He said he's not gonna stand up and fight with Derrick Lewis.
I saw that. I actually played that earlier today.
I mean, that's the path to victory, I guess. Like, look at what Spivak did to him. I mean, obviously the wrestling works.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
definitely does. But
Yeah,
anyways,
Lewis
any
can't
other
get back up
takeaways
anymore.
from that press conference that we didn't cover? They didn't. Ilia Topuria didn't talk about, Islam Makhachev or anything like that. Did they? That was kind of weird.
Yeah, he didn't do an
Conor
Islam
McGregor wasn't
call out.
called out either.
Yeah, no Conor call out. And Hokit said, mentioned Ilia Topuria's wife, and he let it slide. Like, that was the whole reason he was beefing with Gaethje. He just let it slide. He didn't say nothing.
Dude, that was weird.
Crazy.
You could tell that Ilia Topuria was pissed off.
Yeah.
No, but
But I mean, what's he gonna do to Hokit?
Yeah.
Well, he said he's gonna punch him. He told him that. But what do you call it? When you look at Topuria's post fight or post press conference interview with Megan O'Leary, they asked him why didn't you face off properly with someone? I think it was Justin Gaethje. He said, "Oh no, I told him if you get too close to me, I'll punch you." Kind of weird, right? It's kind of like he's upset about the Hokit thing. Wants to take it out
on Gaethje.
Yeah.
Gaethje, yeah.
Yeah, but Gaethje, man, what happened there? He could have, made a little bit more spectacle there and just he backed out and just hey man, just look at everything. Look how beautiful this is, dude. Just weren't you just saying that, hey, this is a fight and all this shit, man? Just I don't know.
Yeah. It's odd. Definitely odd.
Yeah. I just don't see the fire in Justin Gaethje, man. I don't know. I don't see the fire like I'm gonna go out there and just beat the crap out of this guy. It's just like he's accepting the loss already, in my opinion. I mean, he's like, his trash talk is mid, but
I mean,
he was never the greatest trash talker, to be fair. Go ahead, Kes.
No, I was I thought you asked the question. Who's the greatest trash talker?
greatest
Conor?
trash talker, man. Damn, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Definitely.
I say Conor, Chael.
Him or Chael?
Hokit. Yeah.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, man, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to trash talk like before now. He sounds kind of weird. His voice even changed. His voice doesn't even sound the same. Is that what steroids do to you? Probably, right?
And the coke. Apparently
Coke,
closes
yeah.
your nose. Yeah, it closes your nose, so you're probably a bit more nasally now.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh, earlier today, man, it's something you guys talk about this. I saw Justin Gaethje do an interview with DC, and he was pissed off that damn, that sucks. But he was pissed off that Gaethje well, Gaethje was pissed off that Topuria like can smell his own farts, and I was like, dude, is Gaethje upset that Topuria can smell his own farts because of the fact that he can't smell his own farts? You know what I'm saying? Because Gaethje's nose is so fucked up, he can't smell his own farts. He's jealous of Topuria for being able to smell his own farts. Like that to me is mind blowing, you know?
That's stupid.
Who got a worse nose, him or JDM?
Marab.
Marab up there too.
Dude,
Marab's-
Ray Longo said that nose is hanging by a thread. So that was funny when Ray Longo said that in one of the interviews. I just saw the clip. It was funny as hell, man. That nose, you just blow it and it'll it's just gonna go, man. It's just gonna go. And then he comes out saying, "Oh no, I didn't do no surgery, bro. Who's gonna do a fucking surgery on that nose? Tell me, who? God? That's the only guy that has a chance to fix that nose right now, and that's crazy."
It's probably some German dude just like rubbing his hands together, like, "Yes, come to me, Marab. I will fix
Yeah.
it, please." Yeah, just like that will be $200,000.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's fucked
Hey,
up, yeah.
another nose that's not far away, but Mackenzie Dern, she's cute, but dude, her nose is pretty fucked up too. Yeah.
That's funny, man. That's awesome.
Hey, so when are we gonna get? When are we gonna get that fight between Amanda Nunes and
Kayla Harrison?
Kayla Harrison? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be on this card. I honestly
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be on this card.
I think it's gonna be a
Well,
start.
she got injured too, so.
Yeah, but that was back in January. It's been 5 months. Where's the announcement at?
Yeah.
I think it'll be
don't know,
started
man.
next year. Or started next year, sorry.
It wasn't announced for UFC 329. It's probably not gonna get announced for 330. Shevchenko hasn't fought for a belt in quite a while as well.
All the female fighters are not fighting, dude. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, no, we haven't had a female title fight since last year.
Wasn't the last one Mackenzie Dern, Jandarova?
Yeah.
That was the last one. That was
for
last year.
That was an interim.
Damn.
Right?
No, that was for the belt. That was.
Oh
for the
yeah,
belt.
I guess. I just automatically had it in my head that Zhang Weili is the champ. That's my fault.
Dude, you know what I had forgotten about I had forgotten that I had literally forgotten that Raquel Pennington was in the UFC.
Oh, she's still.
Is she still in the UFC? And
Google it.
she was the champion like last year.
It's so funny.
I had forgotten about Raquel Pennington being a champion. She lost the belt against.
Yeah,
She
I know
lost
you're
the
talking
belt
about.
against who was it that won
Oh
the
yeah.
belt?
The one who won, what's her name? I like her too.
She lost it to
Amanda Nunes.
Shevchenko. No, yeah, Amanda Nunes. My fault.
No.
No,
No.
Kayla Harrison. What are we talking about?
No,
Was
no. No, she won. She lost against someone else. The one who talks a lot.
Who is
Okay,
it?
hold on. We're looking at UFC rankings. Hold on.
Shit
Hold on.
sticks, bro.
Shit, that's how MMA, women's MMA is, man. We just don't give a shit sometimes. You know, it's crazy. We should probably give a shit more. But yeah, Raquel Pennington lost the belt against somebody, and I forgot who it was. And it was not even.
Oh, dude, she's not even in the rankings anymore, bro.
Is she
No,
gone?
Raquel Pena. She's two.
No,
She's two.
dude, it's
Number
not
two.
Raquel
I'm saying.
Pennington.
She's still there.
Juliana Pena.
Yes.
Yes, that one, Juliana
Yeah.
Pena.
Bro.
We haven't seen her fight in a
She's
while
not even in
either.
the rankings.
Where's she at?
She's not even.
Her-
in the
Yeah,
rankings,
Her last
Raquel's
fight
won,
was
Juliana
against
Pena's too.
when she lost the belt to Kayla Harrison. That was the last fight,
Yeah,
and that's probably like 2 years ago.
dude, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
it's been a while.
So
Where they
what's
at?
gonna happen
Both
to these
Raquel-
up and coming MMA, women's MMA that we're used to seeing, like Jocelyn Edwards? Look at this,
Yeah,
Jocelyn
she's probably one of
Edwards.
them.
We want to see her get a title shot. We're not gonna see her get a title shot for another year and a half, because we're gonna see Kayla
because of
Harrison
Amanda
go for the
Nunes.
belt against Amanda Nunes, and then if Amanda Nunes wins, she probably retires. Then you get a vacant title, and the way the UFC works, they're probably gonna put Kayla Harrison to fight Juliana Pena too again.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh
yeah.
But
so where is Raquel Pennington so she can fight Jocelyn Edwards? She's like number 2 ranked bantamweight.
Or give her to Juliana Pena. Both haven't fought in a long time.
Norma Dumont. That's
Pena's
crazy.
not
That.
ranked right now.
Where's Irene Aldana? Where is she?
Oh,
Eileen Perez. That's the one that twerks. I know. I remember her. But look at this. We got Misha Tate still in the rankings. No way, guys. All right. Change the topic.
Be right back.
Change
second.
the topic.
Number 15. That's crazy, bro.
But yeah, I wish I could see Jasmine Jastovicius go for the title. But the way Valentina, fights, she only fights once a year too.
I think
Natalia Silva is probably up next. Alexa Grasso is definitely not getting a 4th fight against Shevchenko. That's not gonna happen. Erin Blanchfield, she was on a roll. Where is she?
Dude, I like Erin Blanchfield. I'm not gonna lie.
I like Erin too.
I think she's pretty dope.
Where is she?
She's supposed to have another up and coming contender fight, or she's supposed to be having another fight with someone in the UFC. I just don't know. I don't remember who that is.
Yeah, she just fought against Tracy Cortez. She beat Tracy Cortez. So
Tracy Cortez is fighting Wong Kong, number 12.
Yeah, she's actually I like Wong Kong. She can contend for a belt there in that flyweight division. But she's like 2 years out from getting a title fight too.
Wong Kong?
Yeah. I mean, if she fights Tracy Cortez, she moves into the top 10. Then she has to fight somebody over her, and you have other contenders like Manon Fiorot. She's after Natalia Silva. She's probably gonna get a title shot. And then you have Erin Blanchfield. She's still climbing up in the rankings. So they should make Jasmine Jastovicius against Rose Namajunas. That's a good fight.
They should do some female fights that we can at least see the divisions move up a little bit more and more. What I've noticed is they're doing like those top 15 and like 10 to 15, and then like the people outside of that top 15 fighting, so they can kind of get more contenders and stuff.
Yeah, I have a little bit of news here for y'all. I saw this on my Instagram. Jean-Paul Lebusnoyani, who made his debut at UFC Houston and became a fan favorite, is going to be on UFC Oklahoma. The fight is not, opponent has not been booked yet, but he just announced on his Instagram that he is going to be on the Oklahoma card.
Well, he had to fight for do that because he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I saw him at Contender Series. He's pretty good, and he's related to the Gracies some reason, somehow. But yeah, he's good, and a lot of people were counting him out on his UFC debut, and he actually showed out, so that's good. But also he's the one that went viral with that video outside of the Performance Center, if I'm not mistaken, another Performance Center or somewhere.
He went
viral because he was like, "Hey, give me a fight," like I've been waiting. And you should jump him up, man, especially because he's got that story behind him with the Gracies. Isn't he like he grew up with the Gracies or something?
All I know is he's from California. I just know that much.
Yeah, he's from California, but he grew up or has something to do with the Gracies. And but yeah, he's pretty good. I like him, man. He's good.
Colin, he's not that guy we saw at the Houston one, right?
He is the guy.
He's the same guy? Oh, no way. Who we didn't think was gonna win because we didn't know who the fuck he was.
Oh, I thought he was gonna win.
Yeah, he performed really good in his Dana White Contender Series, and then his UFC debut, he performed really good. He got he's there to be hit, but he's got some good stand up, and also has some good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. That's awesome. Real quick,
guys.
Go ahead.
The Gracie, Royce Gracie is John Paul's godfather.
Look at that. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, I remember now. I remember.
Yeah. But yeah, that's something you don't see every day. That's the fun fact of the day for the viewers at home. This is the information you get here live in the MMAKay show.
Yeah. Only place you could ever get it. If you try to get it anywhere else, we'll tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, another division that is fire right now is that flyweight division.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. We got Gucci Mane versus Menel Cop. That's gonna be great. We got another
At the
Van
Apex,
title
too.
fight. Yeah, which is nuts. Like that should be in Japan, right? I think we all agree that.
Of
That should have
course.
been in. Yeah, that should have been a Japan card. You put Khalil on as the co-main. You get like Kaya Sakura back. You get anyone else, all the Japanese fighters back. You put like Ray Saruya, Tatsuro Taira on the card. As I don't know how you put Taira, but like Ray Saruya is definitely available. You put some of the Road to UFC guys on there, filling out the undercard. Like you get the right. You could put RDR on the card. And you put Anshul Jubilee on the card, I guess. I don't know. Just like yeah, you could have made that, but nope. We're gonna put in the Apex. Yeah, it's the two
we're
most.
gonna put in the Apex.
We got some of these exciting flyweights. Yeah, the Apex is where they should be for $1,000 a ticket.
Yeah, that's how you can tell that they don't care about the flyweight division much, except when it's a title fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
100%.
mean,
It's
Joshua
always the
Van
co-main.
against Pantoja is gonna be nice too. I think Joshua Van is gonna take it. After watching him against Tsarukyan Taira, I think Joshua Van can actually beat Pantoja. Except just Pantoja is very calm fighting. You know, he's very calm fighting, so that's what's scary right there.
He
But I
is-
think, to be honest with you, I think Joshua Van can beat Manel Cop. Like, hence,
Yeah.
I think he could beat Manel Cop. After watching him against Joshua Van against Tsarukyan Taira, before that, I was like, man, this guy loses against Manel Cop. This guy loses against Tsarukyan Taira. I did have Joshua Van to win, but because I was like, man, I want this guy to win. Not because of technique, but dude, shoot. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought Van can definitely win Manel Cop because Manel Cop is like sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think? Sorry,
So
go ahead.
Manel Cop will show up against this fight, but I just don't think he has it in him. I was a bit skeptical. I'm a super Joshua Van Glazer, by the way. Just want that to be known.
Me too.
I was a bit skeptical of him fighting Manel Cop because of like common opponents. We saw he went to absolute war with Brandon Royval on short notice, to be fair. And he got the win. He got the win, but it was arguable that he could have lost that round if that third round if he didn't get a knockdown. So when he did, he won. Great. Manel Cop put Brandon Royval out in the first round, if I remember correctly.
But that's after,
and that was a dominant performance.
that's just after Van.
That's after all the damage.
Yeah.
All the Van damage, but at the same time, could have been done. Could have been done before. Like if Cop never broke his legs, Van is still like middle of the rankings, maybe getting a shot now. Yeah, so that's just how the MMA world works. But now after that Tatsuro win has reinforced my belief in Van. I didn't realize he had that good wrestling. Considering he's only a blue belt, and he was able to scramble well, handle Tatsuro's pressure takedowns. He didn't get all of them, but he got at least half of them, which is amazing for a striker, dominant volume striker like Van. And I definitely think if Cop tries to pressure him in the wrestling, it won't work. Cop will have to stay on the feet, and that's gonna be a heck of a fight if they do. And I think Van will take him out.
I just think that in the flyweight division, it's really hard to hold on to these guys on the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even like a guy like Joshua Van, who's not dominant on the ground, it's hard to keep him down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So these wrestle heavy guys that are in the flyweight division, like Tsarukyan Taira, he will. Again, he's really young. He's like 24 years old. He will get better in his striking. And we saw it on the Joshua Van fight. I mean, that same Tatsuro Taira that fought Joshua Van would have beaten down Brandon Royval that night. You know what I mean? Because the heart and everything, and also he looked good. He looked pretty good in his shot selection. I just don't know how Joshua Van does with somebody that's a good striker like Kyoji. That's good striking right there. Dynamic striker. You know, Joshua Van is good boxing. Has some pick shots in, out, and everything at range. But Kyoji's in your face, gets out, circles you around. He does so many things right. I like Kyoji Horiguchi a lot, man.
I love Kyoji Horiguchi. I love Gucci Mane. I think he's fantastic. I think he beats Cop, honestly. I think Cop's been talking too much. Yeah, I think Cop is going to lose.
Right? Didn't he beat him already?
He beat him in Ryzen. Yeah. No, I think they're 1-1 in Ryzen, to be fair. I think this is a trilogy.
My browser again. What is going on? Gotta find out what's going on.
Or something? You got like storming over there? Got some...
Nothing, man. It just says browser not allowing to record again.
Yeah, it gave me the warning again.
Dang.
Yeah, let me Yeah, I'm doing that.
Ryzen.
Yeah, it's so weird when that happens to him. I don't know why.
Top versus Horiguchi.
Hey, so one last thing. I'm actually gonna be leaving here pretty soon, but another one that I can't wait to watch.
Is your mic plugged in? Sorry, I can't hear you that well.
Oh yeah, he cut out there for a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
perfectly.
That another guy that I would like to see as well is Loner Kavanaugh. That kid against Joshua Van, that'd be fireworks right there.
I mean, new age.
Somebody's.
I think
gonna
Van
get
wins
knocked out.
though.
Yeah.
I think Loner. I want to give him Brandon Royval. I really do. I think that's the fight to make for him. But if I'm not wrong, didn't Loner get matched up recently? Or
Loner,
Royval?
let's see. He got Royval.
No, it was Royval that did. Yeah.
No, him against Royval, both of them. They're
Oh, that
fighting.
did get booked? Good.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Now, which is a good matchup for both of
Because
them.
I was talking to that after the Brandon Moreno video that we did, me and Kaz did. We were talking the matchmaking after. I was like, yeah, that for him versus Royval is the fight to make. So I'm glad they actually did that. I missed that announcement. It's International Fight Week though, right?
Let's see.
The Conor card?
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Damn, that card is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
You have Bobby. Yeah, you got a bunch of good fighters in there. And then you got what's his name? Steve Erceg going against that the cheat Temirov.
Oh, we got a message.
Do y'all see that? You see the?
Yeah. He said, what do y'all think of Hokit's whole deal?
Well, we talked about it already, but I think it's fun, man. It's funny, you know. He comes out and with these characters, and it could be funny.
Yeah, I like the new Hokit. I like the timid version of him. I think it's funny because he knows what he's doing, and he's doing it well. And I think he could still go back to that like WWE level performance, and after like the post fight, and I think the jokes will still land. So yeah, I like him.
I mean, it was the right thing to do in such a press conference like this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not too over the top and not too soft. You know, he kept his composure and just came out with some spitting bars, and right at the end he landed the hardest one. You know, with Ilia Topuria's wife situation.
Yeah.
And again, I hate when they bring family and stuff, but you want to get under the skin of this guy, you know, because he is fighting Justin Gaethje, and in Hokit's mind, he's like, man, you know, I'm Team America, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, we have to. Sean Strickland is trending right now on X.
Oh God, what did he do?
He did something, you know. I'll tell you something. He did a something. Let me
did he
go.
now?
Huh?
Yeah, did he now? Let's see what he said.
He did something, huh?
Yes. Boys and Blues, you saved my life. We're out there doing the right things. We almost died.
So guys, I go to the weigh-ins or the press conference. I'm in the way back, and I have my face covered. I'm literally just sitting there watching the press conference. And these cops come up to me. I'm like, hey, you got to take off your hoodie. And I'm like, I'm the middleweight champion. Like, if I take my hoodie off, it's just going to be fucking bad. I can't do it. And the guy says, no, you have to do it. I'm like, I pull it down. I'm like, just fucking Google me. And he's like, no, you have to do it. I'm like, dude, I'll take my hoodie off. But you better say and keep me safe and protect me. And they're like, yeah, I'll do it. So I take my hoodie off, and they shine a flashlight in my face. And all of a sudden, the crowd forms, and these cops just take the fuck off. Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. So he
Loser
is
cops.
in Washington.
He's in Washington. He's trying to get in.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, he's been talking so much crap. I mean, I think he's got to do like a collab with like Alex Jones or something to get down to the bottom of this. Like, you know, he's with that camp. So I think he's definitely gotta investigate this whole deal. Yeah, let Sean in, man. Hashtag let Sean in, please.
Well, I think they should just let him keep the fucking hoodie and whatever he has going on. Like, why would you tell him to take it off when you know who
It's
he is?
a security risk. Like,
Security
you got
just
the
fucking no. So dumb.
Dude,
Yeah,
it would have been a good crowd pop if he showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, 100%.
That would have been a good crowd pop.
100%.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I'll let you guys finish it up. I'm out of here, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow at 7 in the morning. It's 11:42 here, but hey, I appreciate you guys, Spo. It was nice meeting you, Kaz.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you all the time inviting me here.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm probably gonna head out too. But Clutch, if you could, I saw you're on my channel. Shoot me your information if you ever want to do a video.
Yeah, let's do this, cause you know they got PMs now on YouTube. So let me share one of my videos, cause I don't know how to PM anybody, but let me. How do I do it? Oh, do you have?
I don't know either.
Do you have X?
I do have X. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tagged you both of you real quick in my last tweet. So if you guys want to take a look at that.
Okay.
And also, Clutch, if you just want to let the audience know where to find you on X.
Of course. Follow me at Clutch Attitude MMA on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
Follow you on X there. Yeah, I got you.
You followed me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Cause
I just did.
Oh, I was following you already.
Yeah. Well, I'm not on Twitter often. I apologize. I didn't see
You're
it.
good, bro. You're good.
Yeah. I'll get you
right?
if you ever want to do a video.
I'm just sending you a message. That way you show up on the top of my messages.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
It looks like Instagram more, so it might be easier
Okay,
to connect there. To be fair, up to you. guys.
Instagram?
Yeah, I mean,
That works too.
both of you like
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do, but I gotta get my phone to do that. All right, no problem. I'll find you on Instagram. If you share your link on Instagram, from Instagram on X, then I'll follow you there and I'll private message you over there.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. I mean, I just got you on X right there, so I mean that works too. But yeah.
All right, bro. Well, hey, thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Yep.
Clutch
Likewise.
out.
Thank you for joining.
Peace.
Thank you for joining. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, and also I'm about to head out too. It's getting late.
Yeah.
I gotta. I guess I'd still have to shoot a video, but I can do that tomorrow. That's fine.
Are you gonna post the video that I sent?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for having me on. Oh, I haven't checked my email. Let me. I can do that too.
sent it over a couple days
I
ago.
can do that too. I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Well.
yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, from the. I need to post my stuff.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I need to post my stuff. That's on me. Yeah. Sorry. Yesterday was so hectic, and today has just been like a recovery day. I've just been trying to like mellow out.
I get you.
But yeah, do you want to end it off?
Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. If you haven't already liked, watch the videos that we put out recently. There's quite a few videos we put out today. If you want to go ahead and re-watch this live, I go over to Tom Aspinall breakdown of Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira, which is pretty interesting as well as like the I break down basically like the press conference between Arman Tsarukyan, Tony Ferguson, the same thing again with I think it was Khamzat Chimaev and Dillon Danis, and I broke down a little bit. I didn't get the full thing through, but Justin Gaethje get interviewed by DC as well. So definitely go there. And then also follow me on X as well at MMAKay 1993. If you haven't already followed Thesposhowmma MMA on X or Twitter, go ahead and do that as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Like, you got anything else?
Yeah, no, I was saying thanks for a great show. You covered everything. Yeah, follow myself on Twitter, Thesposhowmma MMA. Follow Kaz, MMAKay, and follow Clutches. I don't know his Twitter off the top of my hand.
Clutch
but,
Attitude MMA. Yeah.
Yeah, Clutch. But I'm sure you can put it in the description after this video is done. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna head out.
Awesome.
Peace.
Thank you. Deuces.